as the watch that they wanted to go to the moon with. They thought it was the most durable,
PRFX,
best watch, kept the time the best.
NCLH.
So they ended up picking Omega. And the watch they took to the moon was called a
NCLH.
Speedmaster.
NCLH.
So this was the watch. This is a newer version of it. The old version looks like this, but it's called a Speedmaster. You know, this is what it looks
PRFX,
like.
GWAV.
And so that's how Omega got famous. All right, guys. Jobless claims in 10 minutes. Gold is also chemically stable. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. We can always argue for things, but ETH the 4500. Where's ETH at right now?
RKDA.
Bitcoin up there, up 103. Here's
NCLH. NCLH.
VVPR.
My biggest complaint about TradingView is that whenever I type something or click something, it doesn't put through. And so I know I can type the exact symbol, but yeah, ETH is at almost 4,000 right now, almost 4K. Can you change your music?
PLTR.
No, music the same. We might have one or two songs that you don't like or whatever, but it's all good, man. It's gonna happen. Y'all do me a favor, bump the like button, hit the
VVPR.
chat. Also check out Top Step if you want to.
AZN.
Again, we're on 6 green days in a row. I really did.
BJDX.
Accuracy's been really good, right?
VVPR.
So if you want to day trade, do not fund your own account. Most day
traders lose.
I know a lot of people try to make you think different, but most day traders lose, right? So if you deposit 5K, you're probably going to lose it. You deposit 25K, you're probably going to lose it. You deposit 30K, you're probably going to lose it.
RKDA.
And so it makes
VVPR.
absolutely no sense to fund your own account day trading, especially at the beginning. And so Top Step, what they do is they give you a demo, and they test your skill with the demo. It comes with real-time data.
Eric.
If you can pass their testing, which means that the base one is a 50K demo they give you, you got to make 3K in profit without losing 2,000 following the rest of their rules and conditions. Pretty reasonable rules. It's a 3-to-2 ratio profit to loss. So a pretty reasonable ratio. If you can do that, they fund you 50K, 90% split, and you get to keep your first 10K before
VVPR.
the 90% split. So you get to keep your first 10K and then 90% split after.
GWAV.
And they pay out
VVPR.
millions of dollars. Since 2020, they've paid out over 125 million. They fund thousands of traders. They've been around for 12 years. And most pro day traders trade futures. If you're day trading the S&P, the NASDAQ, you know, currencies, you probably should be trading futures because you can trade in futures the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Dow, the Russell, gold, some currencies. Patterns are super. You can trade micro Bitcoin. Patterns are super similar in most instances to blue chip stock patterns.
DQ.
There's just no PDT restrictions in futures. So you can day trade short. You can use these funded account programs. And again, most day traders lose. And so if you deposit 5K, you're probably going to lose it. It makes no sense to.
KULR.
The base one on Top Step is $49 a month.
VVPR.
Right? If you lose, you're out $50. Not the end of the world. If you pass it, you get a 50K funded account. You get to keep your first 10K in profit moving
VVPR.
forward and 90% split afterwards. And so it makes sense. It's an easy option if you're trying to learn how to day trade, or maybe if you don't have that much money and you want to get started, and then you can withdraw and fund your own account if you're good enough. But again, they're an affiliate of mine. I'm definitely biased in their favor. You can kind of see the different packages up there, but they're an affiliate of mine. I'm certainly biased in their favor. Of course, understand CFTC 4.41 hypothetical or simulated performance have limitations, guys. I'm not an investment professional. I'm not liable if you lose. You always got to make your own assessment. Trade responsibly.
RKDA.
Guys. I do trade off stream. Don't copy me. Oh, I got some music for this.
KULR.
Do not copy me. I'm not an investment professional. I do trade off stream. You're not going to see all my trades. Understand CFTC 4.41. I have no freaking idea what I'm talking about. Don't sue me because it's not going to work. All right. There we go. I got circus music apparently for my disclaimer. Let me know if that was too loud. It came in really loud on my headphones, so if it hurts your ears just now, I'm sorry.
VVPR.
If you want to check out Top Step, there's the link in the description. There's the link in the chat.
GWAV. PBM. Terra. PBM.
You can use it in some places in Europe, yes, but it depends. Not every place. Just check with them. Click on the link. So we asked people here, will Bitcoin break 105K this week? 76% say yes. 24% say no. Interesting.
RKDA.
We got a little bit over 5 minutes left.
GWAV.
5 minutes. We got about 700 people watching.
RKDA.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell, chat.
VVPR. VVPR. VVPR.
GWAV.
VVPR.
GSADUAV. GWAV.
GWAV.
Yeah, we
SDIG.
grew by so many freaking subscribers yesterday, dude.
GWAV.
BJDX.
GWAV. GWAV. GWAV.
GWAV.
GWAV.
Alright, be ready.
CELU.
Says,
GWAV.
you know, the moon landing never happened. That's an argument I'm not gonna get
BJDX.
involved with right now.
GWAV.
Although if
GWAV.
you start to hit me with the world is flat, you know, I think
BJDX.
that's a silly argument, you know, because it's like, okay, if the world's flat, why is the moon a sphere?
CIVI.
Right?
PRFX.
And then if you say the moon doesn't exist, then what's the purpose of having it out
GWAV.
there? You know? I think that's silly.
GWAV. GWAV.
GWAV.
GWAV. CCL.
UFOs, John? That's a different story. I
GWAV.
think UFOs are an interesting topic. I'm kind of into it. Like, that's one of my...
GWAV. GWAV.
GWAV.
I'm not super into it. But
GWAV.
I think speculating on
Xena.
UFOs and ancient alien stuff is, like, it's fun. I think Van Daniken has some really good theories on it. I think he can
SMCI.
explain a lot.
CELU.
Alright, guys,
RKDA.
here we go.
Xena.
Jobless claims unemployment dropping in about
BBM.
3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes.
PRFX.
GWAV. GWAV.
They're expected at 2
GWAV.
RKDA.
GWAV.
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 Tomorrow we got non-farm payroll.
GWAV.
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 GWAV. RKDA. RKDA.
Yeah, thank you, Yair. Where will Bitcoin be at the end of the week? I have no idea, man. We'll see. All right, chat. 3.5
BTM.
minutes. About 3 minutes left. Almost 1,000 people
AZN.
here. Bitcoin pulling back. I'm wondering how this jobless data is going to affect markets. You know, I'm wondering how this is going to affect everything with markets.
TCBP. AZN. TCBP. QS.
BJDX.
Here. No, hey, y'all are going to have to call me. Y'all are coming in here right at 8:30.
Terra.
CUK.
RKDA.
Buddy.
BJDX.
Looking handsome today, dude. You looking what?
GWAV.
Hawaiian, dude. That's
UAMY.
handsome, bro. Hawaiians are handsome, dude. I
BJDX.
love you. Have a good day, guys. Yeah, just tell your mom to call me
RKDA.
on the way. All right, love y'all.
BJDX.
SOUN.
All right, guys. Kids coming in here, always bad timing. All right, guys. Jobless claims expected at 215,000, 215K.
AZN.
Terra.
Less than 2 minutes left.
Terra.
All right, chat. We have about a minute
AZN.
and 40 seconds. Hit the live button. next to the play
BJDX.
button, make sure you're fully caught up. This is a
Terra.
little bit early. My timer's a little bit early, so we
QS.
actually have about a minute and a half left still. So hit the live button next to the play button. Make sure you're fully caught up on stream. We got about 1,000 here now.
SOUN. BTM. TCBP.
All right, guys,
PRFX.
Bitcoin, ETH up big. NASDAQ bouncing right at that 200 exponential moving average here. It's doing things, man. Look at this. The backdrop looks new. John, it's pretty
QS.
awesome. Hey, thanks so much, man. Yeah.
Terra.
Yeah, we've updated it over the last
Terra.
month or so.
SOUN.
It's been fun.
QS.
Vietnamese? Are you really? I have some Vietnamese friends. That Pandan. So good, man. So good.
CCL.
We've got about
Coming up in
40
less than
seconds
2
left.
minutes,
40
the
seconds. This
continuing
timer's a little
jobless
bit early,
claims,
right? So we really have about
expecting
35 seconds left.
1.9
Again,
million.
chat,
US.
make sure you hit the live button next to the play button.
Initial
Make sure you're
jobless
fully caught up on
claims.
stream.
Terra.
Let's see what we get
expecting
today for this unemployment rate.
215,000,
Terra.
Dropping in a minute.
and the imports
Terra.
and exports.
Terra.
All All right, guys, it's expected again at 215K,
Terra.
215,000.
Terra.
Terra,
10 seconds.
Terra.
10 seconds.
Terra,
Terra.
215K
Terra.
is what's expected here. Chat,
King.
215,000. We had challenger job cuts this morning.
Terra,
Terra.
Terra.
And
Terra.
there's the report.
King.
Jobless claims showed up at 224.
CCL.
More than expected jobless claims. A weaker economy than expected at 224,000 for jobless claims unemployment filings versus 215,000 expected. Again, we showed up. Jobless claims 224
AZN.
versus 215K
BTG.
expected. So here's the report for jobless claims. You can see it on the top of the screen again. 215 expected. We showed up at
OKTA.
224. You can see it on the big screen at the top.
Terra.
King.
224. So far, the market has honestly gone up a little bit. I think what this probably means
Terra.
is a higher likelihood
Terra.
of rate cuts.
Terra.
And so this is actually making the market react
Terra.
positively
Terra.
to this. I think it means a higher likelihood of rate cuts. You can kind of see
Terra.
Um,
Terra.
you know, you see the 200 exponential holding support right
Terra.
here, and you can kind of see the NASDAQ pop up
Terra.
a little bit on these
Terra.
jobless numbers. So this is more people filing for unemployment. So what this means is that people genuinely fear inflation and they want rate cuts. So it's a
WKSP.
little bit of mix of both here, I think. And at least so
STM.
far, at least with this reaction, we have had a
NNBC.
positive reaction. And so what this means is
BBPR.
that the market
King.
either fears inflation
BJDX.
and they want less people working and
BJDX.
spending to compensate for things,
STSS.
Continuing jobless claims,
ABEB.
1.84.
AZN.
they want rate
7
cuts,
million
right?
versus
And I
the
think with
1.91
Powell
million
yesterday, he was mostly
expected.
dovish,
Initial
ICCN.
jobless
he
claims,
seemed hawkish to me, but the
224,000 versus
market
the
actually interpreted
215,000
it
NCNO.
as
expected.
dovish, right?
STSS.
Like we have a higher probability of rate cuts.
Terra.
RKDA,
To 74.26 right now, 74.26. So a higher probability of rate
STSS.
cuts. Again, jobless claims, unemployment filings showed
EEIQ.
more than expected,
SRM,
which is more people ultimately filing for unemployment is what this
EEIQ.
means. And
Terra.
again, so far the market's reacted positively
SRM.
to this report. Now again, this
SOUN.
is not a huge
EEIQ.
report relative to tomorrow. Tomorrow's
EEIQ.
unemployment and payroll
RKDA.
report is the
VOD.
single biggest report we have all
RKDA.
week, outside of maybe Jerome
Terra.
Powell's
Still
speech.
not seeing
Maybe
imports or
STSS.
exports.
RKDA.
It's a
SNOA.
big report, a big speech.
STSS. STSS.
Next week we got
STSS.
CPI data as well. So next week we do have a big report in CPI. And so yeah. And then the week after
RKDA.
that we got the Fed.
ICCN.
RKDA,
So it's gonna be a busy couple
RKDA.
week period here. We got the Fed
EEIQ.
meeting.
RKDA,
INTC.
Next week we got CPI's report.
EIQ,
The week
AMIX.
after that is the week of
AZN.
the Fed decision.
RKDA,
We
NVTS.
got manufacturing services Tuesday. We got retail sales. Okay.
STM.
Wednesday we got the Fed
INTC.
decision and European CPI.
NVTS.
Housing
Terra.
starts. Okay. Thursday of that week we got jobless claims and GDP data. Is GDP data already that week? Man, wow.
Terra,
Okay.
NVTS.
And then Friday that means what? PCE data.
NVTS.
So, okay, so
GWAB.
yeah, the next few weeks is packed full of stuff here, man. But markets are up. Chat, markets are up.
NVTS. CELU.
I'm not going to give up my sources on how I get it instantly, but we get it quickly. As you guys can see, if you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell.
Terra.
Hit the subscribe button. We cover it as soon as it drops, right? The reason
AMIX.
we get over 1,000 people here is because we cover it immediately
Shell.
as soon as it's released. You're welcome. So just tune in if you want it like that. Yeah, market's up. We'll see if it comes back down though.
CELU. INTC.
RKDA, RKDA,
Yeah, so look at the market head up.
RKDA, RKDA,
Shell.
RKDA,
CELU.
All right, let's see if we hold the gain. Sometimes the first move is the wrong move though, chat. So you do want to be weird.
RKDA.
VOD.
Sometimes the first move is the wrong move. We'll see if it continues.
INTC. STS. STSS.
AAL,
SOUN.
WKSP Worksport
STSS.
adopt
RKDA.
cryptocurrency and Bitcoin for its corporate treasury. Seeing a lot
TS.
of volume on that.
STSS.
Sandy Papa, WKSP.
RKDA.
Yeah, I mean,
RKDA.
guys, this is a small report
RKDA.
versus everything.
MNY.
RKDA.
So this is a weekly unemployment
SOUN.
filings report. It's not the biggest report this
RKDA.
week, right? Fridays is the biggest report.
RKDA,
So tomorrow's non-farm payroll unemployment report is the big thing.
ITRM.
RKDA.
Dollar
RKDA.
index showing selling. Well, the Dixie's
RKDA.
going to go down a lot of the time if the market
GWAB.
goes up, especially in terms
SOUN.
of like
RKDA.
the dollar index going down is
STSS.
pretty
PRFX.
obviously predictable, right?
INTC.
So what I mean by like maybe I said that wrong, but the Dixie is going down because less people are working according to the unemployment filings.
CART.
Right? So more people
STSS.
filing for
Medicare,
unemployment means
Home
less
Network
people
partners with
working. When less
STSS.
people work, what happens? They spend less
No
dollars.
terms
right?
disclosed.
So the
Charlie
Dixie's gonna go
Alpha
down on
Romeo
that. That's pretty
Tango
easy to see.
CART.
Let me end this poll, and we're going to do another poll.
NVTS. Navitas
Yeah, for sure,
Semiconductor.
Alex. I've
WAB.
been locking myself every
GAN
day. We're on a
and
6
SICK technology
we're a 6-day
breakthroughs
green streak.
for AI data
STSS.
Sweet Foundry, what's up,
INT.
mobile
man?
applications
Appreciate it.
at CES
You're the source
2025.
plug.
That's
Eric.
Nancy Victor
100%.
Tango Sandy and VTS. SRM
Yeah, I mean, it's not like look, guys. So
pricing
again,
a
if you
registered
find yourself
direct
getting
offering
upset, the
of
market's going up.
CXN.
$1.7
Somewhere you've
million
been misled.
at
Right.
78 cents a
I think
share.
what happens is people
Sandy
watch
Romeo
movies
Mike
like The Big
SRM.
Short,
RKDA.
right? And it really romanticizes these predictors who see, they see things that nobody else saw, and they profit when the market goes down.
GWAB.
They're like James Bond and stocks, right? It's really romanticized. People watch movies like that, and they want to be like those guys, right? And so what happens is they wildly overpredict crashes. Michael Burry has wildly
RKDA.
overpredicted market crashes. The big joke for Burry is that
IONQ.
he's predicted 30 of the last 2 market crashes. 30 out of the last.
What separates them from any other banking
STSS
relationship
Sharps
is the fact that
Technology.
they
Terra.
care enough to
Sales
know our
agreement to
business.
support major
It's been
European
really
healthcare
fun.
network.
In today's episode, I'm going to teach you how it's
And
possible to
Terra.
make over
Inventory
$100,000 in
GWAB.
less than 3 hours of trading.
Agreement.
I know it's
SRM.
possible
Also
because I
include new
just did
forecasted
it. My name
orders
is Ross
and
Cameron. I am a
commitments for
full-time
all
trader.
credit secure guard
And let me
capacity
be the
to
first to
begin in
tell you that
Q2
my results are
2025.
not typical. I
That's
never
Sandy Tango,
expected
Sandy
when I
Sandy,
first started
ABTR.
trading
STSS
that I
shares
would ever
popping
have
on
a
that
day
Terra.
news,
where I could
pulling
make
back slightly.
over $100,000
Shares
PBM.
at 278,
But what I've come to learn is that
up
S.
once you
42%
have
for
a
Sandy
track
Tango,
record
Sandy
of
Sandy.
consistency,
PBM.
if you're comfortable taking risk, you will be able to increase your
PBM.
profitability. But one of the things that a lot of traders struggle with is they start
PBM.
with the goal of having that $100,000 day. And they don't see
Terra.
all the years of hard
Terra.
work that have to come before that can ever happen. I funded my first account with real money in 2001, more than 20 years ago. So I've been trading for a long time, and I've seen a lot of ups and I've seen a lot of downs.
Shell.
And in order for me to make over $100,000 this morning, I had to take quite a bit of risk. But here's what I want to do. In today's episode,
IDAI
I
Trust
actually put
Stamp
together a
prices
class
a
for you.
$3
So I'm
million
going to teach you a
registered
class. We're
direct
going to use
offering
today's trades as a case study.
of
You can see I'm currently
500
sitting up over $100,000.
of
on that
5,555,000 shares at
on
54
this
cents a
stock.
share.
And what's interesting about
India,
this,
Delta, Alpha,
people
India,
sometimes trade lower price stocks and
IDAI.
generally moving. There's got to
SRM.
be news. It's going to be especially for those of you guys 10%. That all means that the average volume had to be that
RKDA.
much. The move, and this definitely gave us some
IONQ.
really nice micro pullback. Pharmaceutical company.
RKDA.
And the catalyst was they had
INTC. Dow.
here. So what do I do when I
IONQ.
pull up the level 2? Well, the first
Dow.
thing that I'm
RKDA.
moving in and out of positions,
Dow.
especially mutual funds and
IONQ.
long-term investments.
Dow.
It's popping up,
Terra.
and
Terra.
now it's rejecting right here.
Terra.
Short this
Terra.
thing right
Terra.
here. Short it right here. What's the
Terra.
target? $2.
Terra.
Because that's what happened on CYCN.
ION.
Came all the way back down to 2. So it starts making its way back down to $3, then to
Terra.
$2.80, then to $2.60. And then right here, it kind of bases out. And it comes back up
Terra.
to the volume weighted average price.
S.
SRM.
Terra. INTC.
SRM. RKDA.
INTC. CUK. INTC. INTC.
RKDA.
Terra.
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 Terra. BJDX.
Terra. INT.
SRM. Terra.
Terra. INTC.
SRM.
INTC. INTC. AMDL. AMDL INTC INTC AMD FMS FMS INTC INTC ABEV AMD
ABEV,
INTC INTC INTC
Terra.
AMDC AMDL
PRFX,
INTC
BJDX, PRFX,
AMDL
PBM,
STM
PRFX, Terra, Terra,
Culp
PRFX,
ABEV
PRFX,
Xena SOXX Xena
Terra,
Terra
Terra,
Mu Terra Terra
Terra, 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 SRM,
Terra
SRM,
Terra Terra
NNOX, RKDA,
CM
NNOX, RKDA, Terra, PRFX,
S S Xena Xena Xena
PRFX,
Xena Terra
NNOX,
Xena UAMY
PRFX,
Xena
PRFX, Terra,
Xena Mu
RKDA,
Zeta Xena Xena
RKDA,
INTZ
PRFX, RKDA,
Xena Xena Terra
Terra,
Xena Xena
Terra, RKDA, Terra, Terra, Terra,
Terra
RKDA,
Terra
PBM,
Terra Dell Dell Dell,
RKDA. RKDA. JBLU.
Dell,
VVPR. SRM. NNOX. NNOX.
S,
PRFX.
SOXX, Oris, NKLA,
PRFX. Terra.
Eric,
VVPR.
Fox, NKLA,
CTNT. PRFX. PRFX. PRFX.
Xena,
PRFX.
Xena,
PRFX. PRFX.
Xena, Xena,
VVPR. VVPR.
Dell, STM, Xena, 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 Xena,
GGB. RKDA.
XBIO, S,
RKDA.
S, Xena, Xena,
RKDA.
Dell,
RKDA.
S, S,
RKDA.
Oris,
RKDA. CTNT.
S,
RKDA. RKDA.
Fox,
RKDA.
S, STM, UAMY, Oris,
SRM. Terra. UAMY. ACHR.
MRVL,
GWAV.
BA,
Terra.
That's not uncommon. And it actually has a topping tail candle right here, which further gives shorts confidence because it came up to that level and then
GWAV.
rejected back down. So if we look at that on the 10-second chart,
Terra.
I can pretty much
Terra.
guarantee you that a short seller would have added on that rejection. So that's
RKDA.
going to be right here. So look at that
RKDA.
heavy selling volume right there, 80,000 shares. So people are most likely shorting on that candle because you already
RKDA.
have the rejection candle from right here. And then we have the break of VWAP right here where people add to it. And then the retest of VWAP, which usually shorts would add to
Fox.
for the second fade back down.
RKDA.
But what happened on this was
MRVL.
all of a sudden it rips up to
RKDA.
360. Wait a second.
RKDA.
Uh-oh.
RKDA.
Now, this is getting a little confusing.
RKDA.
Shorts are like, this doesn't make so much sense. Why is it going up? There's no
WBD.
news. That's fine. It's not going to go up that much higher, right? Certainly not going to go
RKDA.
up 50 cents higher. And surely
RKDA.
it will never go up $2 a share higher. Or will it? So that's the problem. You get overconfident, you get a bias, and then the market, well, the market does something different. So all of a sudden this goes to 360 and it starts squeezing up to 380 right here. And I looked at it and I said, wait a second, what was our pre-market high? Our pre-market high was 389. So I said to myself, if this thing breaks 385 and 389 right here, we break the pre-market high, shorts are going to stop out. If it breaks, now it might hit resistance at 4, but if it breaks 4 and it can hold over that level, we might get a
RKDA.
squeeze, a short squeeze. A short squeeze is when short
RKDA.
sellers are forced to buy back the positions they
RKDA.
sold short in the market. That creates an imbalance to the buy side. When you've got limited
RKDA.
Mediacom 2 for 1.
RKDA.
And
Fast,
CNO.
reliable internet plus unlimited mobile. All for
supply, that increase in demand can fuel and become a self-perpetuating move to the upside. So what ended up
VFS.
happening was, so I took my first starter right here into this level. A little bit
VFS.
aggressive. I was anticipating the breakthrough 89 and a break of 4. It goes up to 4. I take some profit off the table. It pulls back and
RKDA.
it holds
RKDA.
389. Previous resistance
RKDA.
becomes support. It was resistance back here. It was potential resistance back here, but we broke above it and now it's support. And when we held that level, I added back right here
Etsy
and
ticker
sized up the
RKDA.
squeeze up to
SY
450. It goes to 450, it goes straight up to $5. It pulls back and it dips
Naming
down and
Kruti
I add
Patel
now for the break of
as
5. It
President
squeezes
and Chief
right
Growth
here,
Officer,
little
Terra.
touch and go
Lanny
for a
Baker,
second,
Terra.
but I hold through this consolidation
That's
and it
Etsy ticker
rips up to
ETSY.
550. Micro pullback goes up to 6, up to 650, up to $7. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable trading. Now, Warrior Pro
GWAB.
members, you're probably thinking, I want to see this trade. I want to go back and relive this trade. We're going to do that.
Terra.
Live trading archive will be available for the market.
Terra.
That creates an imbalance to the buy side. When you've got limited supply, that increase
Terra.
in demand can fuel and become a self-perpetuating move to the upside. So what ended up happening was, so I took my first starter right here into this level. A little bit aggressive. I was anticipating the
And
breakthrough
CNO.
89 and a break of 4. It goes up to 4. I take some profit off
Terra.
the table. It pulls
Terra.
back and it holds 389. Previous resistance becomes support. It was resistance back here. It was potential resistance back here, but we broke above it and now it's
RKDA.
support. And when we held that level, I added
RKDA.
back right here and sized up this
RKDA.
squeeze up to
RKDA.
450. It goes to 450. It goes straight
RKDA.
up to $5. It pulls back
RKDA.
and it dips
RKDA.
down and I add now for the break
RKDA.
of 5. It squeezes right here. Little touch and go for a
RKDA.
second, but I hold through this consolidation and it rips up to 550. Micro pullback
RKDA.
goes up to 6, up to 650, up to $7. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable trading.
RKDA.
Now, Warrior Pro members, you're probably thinking, I want to
RKDA.
see this trade. I want to go back
RKDA.
and relive this trade. We're going to do that. Live trading archive will be available for Warrior Pro members. So you guys will be able to see my orders, where I bought, where I sold, precisely, the share size, everything else. That is part of the strategy that I teach Warrior Pro members. Now, I'm happy to, holy resistance back here. It was potential resistance back here, but we broke above it and now it's support. When we
RKDA.
held that level, I added back right here and sized up for the squeeze up to 450.
NKLA.
It goes to 450. It goes straight up to $5. It pulls back and it dips down and I add now for the break of
GWAB.
5. It squeezes
RKDA.
right here. Little touch and go for a second. And can fuel and become a self-perpetuating move to the upside. So what ended up happening was, I took my first starter right here into this level.
Terra.
A little bit aggressive. I was anticipating the breakthrough 89
BJDX.
and a break of 4. It goes up to 4. I take some profit off the table.
KDA.
It pulls back and it holds 389. Previous resistance becomes support. It was resistance back here. It was potential resistance back here, but we broke above it and now it's support. And when we held that level, I added back right here and sized up for the squeeze up to 450. It goes to 450. It goes straight up to $5. It pulls back and it dips down and I add now for the break of 5. It squeezes right here.
RKDA.
A little touch and go for a second, but I hold through this consolidation and it rips up to 550. Micro pullback goes up to 6, up to 650, up to $7. Holy smokes. Unbelievable.
PRFX.
Unbelievable trading. Now, Warrior Pro members, you're probably thinking, I want to see this trade. I want to go back and relive this trade. We're going to do that. Live trading archive will be available for Warrior Pro members. So you guys will be able to see my orders, where I bought, where I sold, precisely, the share size, everything else. That is part of the strategy that I teach Warrior Pro members. Now, I'm happy to, in summary, share with you guys on YouTube how I'm getting in and out. It's important for you to know, but we have paying members at Warrior Trading, and I want to make sure I reserve the highest level of content for them. So Warrior Pro members who are watching this right now, stay tuned tonight because I'll be uploading the live trading archive where we will dissect the entries and the exits and the share size as I rode this wave of momentum. So I was actually up over $100,000 in unrealized P&L as this hit $7. I had a position I was still holding from 584 and I was already up in profit that I blocked up. But what happened is it dropped back down, uploading the live trading archive where we will dissect the entries and the exits and the share size as I rode this wave.
RKDA. RKDA.
RKDA.
RZLV.
RKDA.
RZLV.
ACHR.
PRQR. UAMY.
QS. RKDA.
Of momentum. So I was actually up over $100,000 in unrealized P&L as this hit $7. I had a position I was still holding from 584.
Benzinger market update, S&P futures down 380, Dow futures down 57, NASDAQ
CYCN
is down 11.50. Crude is up 59 cents at $69.13. Natural gas up 7 cents.
BJDX.
At $3.12. Gold down $5.
RKDA.
26.7130. Bitcoin futures up 43.70 at 104,285.
A position I was still holding from 584 and I was already up in profit that I'd locked up. But what happened is it dropped back down to 650 right here. It bounced back up to 7. It dips back down to about 630. And right through here, I gave back some profit. I gave back profit right in this area here.
Biosciences
I
shares,
thought that we were going to go up for another leg higher through 7. And I tried again here, and I got stopped out. So I gave back.
RKDA is now $9.09 on that merger news.
Oris.
About 20% of my profit on the stock, which honestly I don't feel bad about because you're not going to have big green days without taking risk. So I gave back some profit on CYCN there. It drops down, and in the meantime, another stock popped up, and I traded that.
RKDA.
But then this curls back up, and I'll show you where was this. It curls back up right here.
RKDA.
Unbelievable. I mean, this was just awesome. So I got the red to
RGTI.
green move right here. We got this nice
QBTS.
squeeze. I'm long going into the halt at $6. It resumes, it dips and rips, and I add going into the break of 7. It goes up to 760, hits a high of 780. I'm
Good.
scaling out on the way up. Boom. Resumes, it dips and rips, and I add going into the break of
Good.
7. And I'll show you, where was this?
BJDX.
It curls back up right here. Unbelievable. I mean, this was just awesome. So I got the red to green move right here. We got this nice squeeze. I'm long going into the
BHP.
halt at $6. It resumes, it dips and rips, and I add going into the break of 7. It goes up to 760, hits a high of 780.
QS.
I'm scaling out on
RGTI.
the way up. Boom. That put me at 104,000 on
GWAV.
the day, and then I gave back
QBTS.
$2,000 off the top. So
Terra.
just some really solid trading. But again, it all goes back to what? Stock
Terra.
selection.
Terra. RKDA.
You've got to be trading the right stocks. And the reason that I
STM.
was confident taking the positions I was taking
Terra.
was because I've
SAN.
got this
Terra.
track record. I've been doing this
BA.
for so long, and we've been in a really hot market
Terra.
where I feel comfortable
Terra.
stepping
BA.
up to the plate and taking more risk. In this current market,
Terra.
it's paying off. Now, if we
Terra.
go back to the very beginning of the month, one of the things I said is I want you guys to start the month of
Terra.
December on a good note. And I want you to start by
SDIG.
focusing on what? Highest quality stocks. Today's not a day where I traded 30 different stocks. I will on some days, but today I kept it focused. I traded
SAN.
just the highest quality stocks, and that by far was the winning move of the
LC.
day. Because like I said, there were a lot of
MLGN.
stocks that
APO.
popped up on the
ADA.
scanners. I said, nope,
CEGX.
I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that.
ENTG,
Talked myself out of it.
Integris, and
CEGX.
the
Stocks in
Department
the
of Commerce
scanners right
announced
now.
entry into
You
award
know, I could
agreement
say,
under the
nope,
CHIPS Act.
volume's
ECGX.
not right, it's not moving
CEGX.
high enough, it's not moving fast enough, so I'm not doing
CETX.
this trade.
NTG,
So really focusing on those highest quality setups
QLGN.
and being patient. to
AVGO,
wait
AVGO,
for the
Broadcom
good
announcing
entries.
availability
Now,
of
it's very
3.5
possible
DXD
that I wasn't going to have any trades today
platform technology
because,
for
you know,
consumer AI
yesterday was
customers.
a solid day. I was up
CEGX.
35,000, and I was comfortable with the fact that I might not take trades today. And then all of a sudden, boom,
LIQT.
this set up, it starts to squeeze, and I'm like, it's
LIQT.
game time. By 7:43, it's hitting 4 of my scanners.
CETX.
So now I've got
CETX.
different scanners that
Announcing integration
alert
of
me to
AI
different
armed
types of
person detection
setups.
feature
And
and
it's hitting
Vicon
4 of
next
them at the
cameras.
same
that
time.
is
So now
CETX.
this
Tango
thing is
X-ray,
really
CETX shares
exploding.
popping on
And you know,
that.
for me, it was like, it was kind of a no-brainer.
MULN.
Now,
Agree.
while that was
Agree.
happening, so
Agree.
CYCN, that was the best move of the day by far. But we had a couple other stocks that popped up, and
Agree.
one of them was FGL. Now, this one is kind of interesting. So FGL hits my
RKDA.
scanners, and
Right.
this one I talked myself out
AGRI.
of as well on
GWAV.
the first trade.
Shares
FGL pops
resuming.
up right
Company
here.
announced
I see that it's a Vietnamese solar company,
launch of
and they've
sustainable
got news
agricultural
out about a
operations at
contract.
its
Terra.
It goes
Bitcoin,
from
Bitcoin mining
$6
facility.
down to
That's
$4.80,
AGRI.
back up to $6.20,
shares at,
and then back down to $5.30. So this thing is moving
$4.73
dollars.
also
CETX.
It's got a lot of
At a
range.
1 for
Terra.
And I said, I
100.
don't know, guys. It feels risky. When it
Terra.
came up to 6, I said, let's see if it can hold this level. It pulls back right here, and all of a sudden, it starts to pull
CETX.
away. And look at this squeeze.
Terra.
From 750
Terra.
in one candle, this went from 750 all the way up to $11
Terra.
a share.
Agree.
Now, I took my first
Big
trade
spread.
right as it broke through this level here. So let
Terra.
me go back and grab
Terra.
that first trade. So
Agree.
I locked up $25,000 of profit on it. Now let's see. So FGL, my
Agroforce
first
trading on
entry
a
on
1 for
this was a
100
little
reverse
on the
stock
high
split.
side. I didn't get
Agree.
This
Your
morning
father
hit a high of
knows about saving money.
$4.73.
Terra.
Everything I'm
Terra.
wearing, I've had since boot camp.
in as
Agree.
low as I could have. So let's see. Let me back this up. All right. So first
Agree.
entry for me on FGL was 671,
Agree.
and I added at $7.
AAL.
So basically, that
JSS.
was right in here.
Agree.
And the reason I didn't mean to draw it like that. The
Terra.
reason that I did that was because the way it popped up here to 650, dipped
Terra.
down, tapped 7, dipped
Terra.
down, and I added right here 670, added at
Terra.
7. It goes up to 750. I took some
DMN,
profit off the
Damon,
table. I was like, hey, 50
Points
cents a share, that's
co-founder,
great.
Dominique
It dips
Kwan,
down,
Terra.
and it broke over
CEO,
8.
that's
I
Delta
added
Mike in
back.
November.
Terra.
And now
DMN.
as it's squeezing higher, I'm like, holy smokes, I added 850, I added 9, and we get this squeeze all the way up to 11. I took some profit off the table. It came down. First candle bounces back up, and then it kind of did this slower, it came back up to 10, but it wasn't able to break back over. And I actually gave back some profit
RKDA.
on this one too. I was up 30,000 on it, and I gave back $5,000 trying to time this
BFRI.
trade for the curl back through the highs. But it didn't hold, and I don't know why. This one, I will say, had a 10 million share float. That float
And any
was higher.
nanonuclear
The
signs
volume was a little lighter, so the volume wasn't really able to support that move. But it ended up that the stock came all the way back down, all the way to the point of being down
CETX.
30%, in spite of having breaking news. So that's kind of confusing.
Terra.
You sort of scratch your head at that.
GWAB.
And
OOMA.
ZJK, this is the
CETX.
stock that made a really big move yesterday. This one did something kind of similar yesterday. Now, I actually lost 3,000 bucks on this stock yesterday, which is sort of embarrassing because it made
Terra.
such an incredible move. But anyways, it goes from $8 all the way up to $48. And I got in too high. I was looking for,
Terra.
this is a 5-minute
Terra.
chart, but I was trading it right in this area on the 1 minute for the curl back up, and I stopped out on it. But it came
Agree.
all the way back down. It gave back pretty much all of its move as well. Float also a little higher, 22
Agree.
million shares. So I don't know if that's the issue.
JSS.
I'm not totally sure. You know, if we end up getting a headline where we find out the company sold shares, then we're like, oh, that's why that happened. But if that doesn't, if we don't get that headline, then we're just kind of left wondering why it didn't hold better. So as we look at CYCN right now, it's noontime, and overall, it's holding. It's up 266%. It's holding at the volume weight average price. Is it
ACHR.
going to give people more trades
DKNG.
today? For me, and for a lot of traders who are trading this
PBM.
morning, I think we're pretty happy with how we did today. We're not going to overstay our welcome. We're good. Does it curl back up?
SATX.
It could.
Agree.
It's a little tricky because this was a big topping tail.
BKKT.
And it's still down, $2 a share from that level. So it needs to kind of make its way back up higher. If it was holding,
Oris.
I generally say in like the top 20% of the
RKDA.
range,
DKNG.
that's where I get interested in a retest of the high.
RKDA.
But it's a little on the weaker side right now. Volume is certainly declining. But,
DKNG.
it would be interesting to see what it looks like going into power
Dale.
hour from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and into after hours.
RKDA.
TC.
Maybe, but again, you
BKKT.
got to go back to the fact that, wait a second,
RKDA.
there's no catalyst. There's no headline on it. So does it make sense? And to me, it doesn't, but the market can be irrational longer than you can remain
VITF.
solvent. So don't get stubborn. If a stock is strong and it's showing strength, you got to focus on the
Terra.
technicals. You got to focus on the pattern. And that's really what I'm doing. Now, something I think is kind of interesting right now,
DKNG.
if we look at my profits from 2017 through current,
MULN. Dale.
Terra.
Dale. Dale. Dale.
Terra. RKDA.
GDTC.
Terra. Terra. Terra.
Dale. BLNK. KAVL. RAB. BHP.
Terra. MSTR.
MULN.
Big spread.
IONQ. Oris.
RKDA.
IONQ.
Terra.
Fox. Dal. NKLA. Love. Love. IONQ. 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 IONQ.
RKDA.
DXY.
Terra.
Fox.
Terra. Terra. Terra.
ABEV.
RKDA.
DXYZ. DXYZ.
RKDA.
DXYZ. DXYZ. RNQ. Love.
RKDA.
Fox. Love. NKLA. Fox.
Terra.
Fox.
Terra.
Fox. DX.
NNOX. Riot.
Fox.
FOXX, Fox,
Good.
Dev Holdings getting a pop here. Foxtrot, Oscar, X-ray, X-ray, FOXX.
Fox.
Fox. Fox.
$9.59 on FOXX.
WBD. CXM. DXYZ. SAN.
Terra. 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 Terra.
BWEN.
Terra. Fox.
TARA, Portara Therapeutics, off the highs now, $7.30. Company announced earlier about 70% complete response rate in their bladder cancer treatment trial. That's TARA.
Terra. 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 QS.
LYT.
Five. Watch the spread. AAL. Five. Watch the spread. Terra. PSNY. 5. Watch the spread.
Apps. BQ.
PRFX. BBAI. RKDA. PRFX. PRFX. RKDA. 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 RKDA.
FOXX, Fox
YQ.
Development, shares off the highs now, down about $4
Fox.
from the highs, $5.60 now.
RKDA. RKDA. Fox.
FUFU. YQ. Terra.
Terra. Terra.
Terra. Terra.
Terra. Terra.
May. Terra.
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 TARA, Protara, more highs now,
Terra. Terra.
approaching $8.
Terra.
Terra. Terra.
Now moving
Terra.
over $8 at the highs.
Terra.
Terra.
HOV, Hovnanian, reporting.
Terra.
Hotel Oscar Victor, Hovnanian,
Terra.
reporting $13.84.
Terra. Terra.
QBTS. RKDA. Terra. RKDA. Terra. Terra. Terra.
GTX, Garrett Motion, announcing new $250
Terra.
million share.
Agree. BJDX. GWAV. BJDX.
ZYXI,
Terra.
Zynex announcing completion of its laser pulse oximetry
CMTV.
trial.
Terra.
That's Zulu Yankee X-ray India.
UPC. UPC.
Terra.
Agree. BJDX.
GLDG. GLDG. Terra.
UPC. RKDA. RKDA. Agree. Terra. Hood. BITF. Agree. Terra. Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra,
Terra,
Terra,
Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra, Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra,
We've got about 50 million followers. We're in the billions of views, and we're a small team.
Agree,
Terra,
Terra,
UPC, Terra, Terra, GDX, Terra,
Terra,
Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra,
Terra,
Terra, Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra,
Terra, RKDA, 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 Terra,
GDX,
NNOX,
Terra,
NNOX,
Mesa,
BJDX, Terra, RKDA, BJDX, RKDA, BJDX,
Terra,
Terra,
Terra, Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra,
Big Spread,
Terra,
Terra, Terra,
Terra,
Terra, Terra, Fox,
CNTB,
Terra,
CHR, ICCM,
Terra,
Terra,
AAL, RKDA, Fox, NNOX, Terra, PRFX,
WKEY.
Fox, Terra,
Terra.
DJT, Fox,
Terra. DRISO. JFBR. 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 JFBR.
JFBR,
JFBR. RSSX. LOGC. SMSI.
Terra, JFBR,
JFBR.
Agri, RKDA, Agri, RKDA,
TARA, Protara shares pulling back now from
RKDA.
the highs that I have 1150 now and pulling back to about $2 again. That's TARA.
JFBR.
Popping to the
JFBR.
high of $3.18.
JFBR.
Julia Foxtrot Bravo Romeo Company announced
FBL,
security source of
JFBR.
worldwide distribution rights
JFBR.
to sell drone safety systems on Amazon.
JFBR,
FLGC.
UAMY, Agri,
TLSA.
LUV
JFBR.
Southwest Air CEO said Boeing and Airbus issues are constraining the industry.
GDX.
Fox,
Company speaking at the Goldman
Fox.
Sachs conference.
Fox,
That's LUV had some guidance out earlier. Shares at 35.50 now, up $1.35. Shares of American Airlines,
Terra.
AAL, also trading higher now, off the highs now, up about 97 cents
Terra.
at $15.81. That's Alpha
Terra.
Alpha Lima. Strong guidance from AAL
Terra.
earlier.
MBLY.
LCID, AAL,
SMSX.
BBAI, QS, QS,
NEXN. May.
AAL, RKDA, AAL,
Soho. JFBR.
SRM,
CVEO.
JFBR,
Fox.
JFBR. Fox.
MBLY.
JFBR. Fox.
FOXX Fox Development Holdings, $5.60 now, ticking higher again at a high of $9.59.
Terra.
FLGC. Noah.
Fox.
KAVL.
JFBR. JFBR.
LC.
GWAB. CYCN.
UAMY.
U.S.
OESX.
markets are open.
BVPR. Terra. STSTS.
Fox.
RKDA. JFBR.
BRNT.
LICN.
Big spread.
SMTK. REFS. ILX. BRTX. DRTX. Terra. Terra. STS. NVTS. PBM.
Dow
Terra.
Jones Industrial Average down 11.43. Nasdaq is up 19.47.
PBM.
S&P 500 up 1.
Terra.
Terra. CETX.
Terra.
ALXO. FNGD. PTM. Fox.
Fox. Big spread. Fox. Fox.
MRVI. STLA. CHPT. CYCN. CYCN. TSLR. CGC. VTDR. KDLY.
CYCN,
Yes.
Cyclarian,
Yes.
moving
Yes.
here, $5.31. Charlie Yankee, Charlie
MIGI.
November, CYCN.
NNOXTG.
CYCN. CYCN.
Shares getting a pop here now.
SISI. PBM.
RKDA.
FOXX, shares
BJDS,
halted on a circuit
BJDS,
breaker. $5.69, up
RKDA.
78%.
RKDA.
That's FOXX.
PSQH. RCAT. TSLL. LICN.
RKDA.
RKDA. PBM. JZXN. AVAV. AVLTX. U.
Agri. RKDA.
MOBX. RR.
AMSC, American Superconductor, getting a pop here.
BJDX.
36.89.
HRTX. NKLA. TSL.
36.92 now.
CHPT,
Shares up about
BTTR.
40% for AMSC.
Agri.
VRNT. TSLL.
Agri.
EEIQ. MIGI. BFRI. Agri. LICN.
RKDA.
MIGI.
Agri.
CUBT. NVDY. CLSK.
QBTS.
SBSW. BBAI. BLNK. VFS. AIGR. SIM. MRZO. MBLY.
GWAB.
IREN. NNOX. APLD. VSAT. OKTA. ASPI. HRTX. SLS. WKS.
HOVR.
NKLA. MIG.
PBM.
HIMS. SAFY. FL. TSLF. BTDR. FNGD.
Agri. RKDA.
Plug. MDAI.
RKDA.
MIO. TSLL. IOM.
RKDA.
SATL. LMFA. TSLY. RIVN. CETX,
RKDA,
CHGG, MIGI,
RKDA, VBPR,
QUBT, MIGI,
ELAB, VBPR,
PBM, SNTI,
MIGI, Mawson Infrastructure,
JBLU,
Michael India Golf India getting a little pop
Mio.
here, $1.04. MIGI,
RKLB, CIFR,
PBM, ELAB,
NCNO, ACHR, MNSO, RKDA, SIM,
PBM,
SIDU, RCAT, WKSP,
GWAB, WKSP,
CLSK, RITF, BTDR, NVTS,
WKSP,
WKSP, NNOX, BTDR,
Terra,
IRN, Wolf, S, KC, BTCS, NVDY, ALBT,
PBM,
HRTX, S, MDAI,
ALBT,
DXYZ, LiPo,
Big Spread, WKSP,
FLT, BTCM, APLT, UMAC, MIGI,
ALBT,
HUT, Coney, MIGI,
GWAB,
MILD, MRVI, CBT, TSLR,
ELAB,
JANX, RIVN, GWAV, CTOR, MAY, NVTS,
May, Big Spread,
TRM,
ELAB,
NNOX, GRE,
May, Big Spread,
CONL, JZXN, NNOX, BTCS, NVDY,
CYCN, May, Big Spread,
MNSO,
May,
ACHR, KIN, S, APLT,
CYCN, QBTS,
CETX,
CYCN,
MIO,
PRFX,
PLAB,
Terra,
Fox, YMAX, MRVI, PRCH,
Terra,
PGHL, MIO,
FOXX shares resuming. Foxtrot
MIO,
Oscar X-ray
SOUN,
X-ray.
Terra.
PBM,
FOXX
Terra.
shares now up about 86% on FOXX.
PBM,
May,
Fox, Fox,
GWAV, PLTR, Fox, PGHL, EMKR, CTOR, May, HAFN,
Terra.
EHGO,
GWAB,
LUV and
Fox.
BA
BTCM,
Southwest
RKDA.
CEO said need Boeing to hit their rates and deliver for Southwest and for their
RKDA,
UMAC.
customers. That's LUV and BA.
ZEO, DJT,
ZEO,
ZEO, GFAI,
ZEO,
RRGB, NVTS,
CYCN,
DC, SOUN,
DXYZ.
MULN,
Watch the spread,
East, UBT, AMSC, SAVA,
CYCN,
SOUN,
CTOR,
CTOR,
CTOR, RKDA,
AAL, BFRI,
RKDA,
BMAR, HUT, MAV, LiPo,
RKDA,
MAVO,
ELAB,
May,
COV, ZEO,
UAL, May, BRK, RZLV, ZEO, HTCR,
May.
MVTS, HRTX,
CTOR,
AMSC, MIGI, MAY, MULA,
CTOR,
RRGB, PRCH,
LiPo, LiPo,
NE, MAY,
ZEO, MAY,
AEO,
Big Spread,
XTKG,
RKDA,
CYCN, ABEV,
PW, RKDA, ZEO,
MIGI,
Terra,
SOUN, Soundhound
CYCN.
AI getting a pop here. Sandy Oscar Uniform November. SOUN.
Terra,
CETX,
CYCN,
SOUN, UAL,
PBM, Terra,
BBAI,
Press release earlier on Downtown Torchy's Tacos
UMAC,
debut Soundhound's
RKDA,
voice AI phone ordering of personal
YG.
locations.
Terra,
TSLL,
Terra, Terra,
BMO, HTLM, DXYZ, MIGI, KC, VMAR, NFEAT, EHGO, RZLV,
Terra.
MTEI, BFRI, ABEV, HAFN,
PRFX, MVST,
VRNT,
RKDA,
WOOF, NKLA, SAVA,
BJDX,
MIGI, AOSL,
BTCS.
NKLA, LYG,
BJDX, Terra,
MIGI, SIG,
BTDR,
UMAC,
MDAI,
MIGI,
IREN,
HRTX,
Terra,
RCAT,
MDAI, PRZO,
EIQ, MIGI,
HRTX,
GFAI,
RKDA,
TSLL,
RKDA,
UMAC, MDAI,
SRM, MDAI,
Bill, TSLR, SOUN, MRVI,
Terra,
SAN, ABEV,
PDCO,
DXYZ, AOSL, RBRK, SIG, PSQH,
RKDA,
BFRI, DCO,
RKDA,
GFAI,
RKDA.
BMO, TSLL,
PRFX,
MAY,
PRFX, PRFX, PRFX,
CXAI,
PRFX,
RENB, PRFX, CYCN,
CYCN,
SOUN, ZEO, HNST, NCTN,
PRFX, PRFX,
4.
PRFX. PRFX. PRFX.
TSLL, TSLL.
PRFX. PRFX. PRFX.
AISP. May.
NKLA.
May. ZEO. ZEO.
PBM. RKDA.
NCNO.
RKDA. GWAB.
SLNH. S. NVDY. PVH.
Hood.
LiPo.
RKDA.
BLDPX.
RKDA. PRFX.
PRFX.
PRFX. RKDA.
CYCN.
RKDA.
TSLL. AEO. NCNO. TSLR. DXYZ.
DXYZ. CYCN. 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 MMM. Big spread. CYCN.
DCO. GFAI.
PRFX.
BTCT. MMM.
PRFX.
MIGI.
Hive. PRFX.
PSLT. VOD.
ALXO. CTOR.
MIGI. MIGI. AFMT.
ALXO. PRFX.
MIGI. ALXO. MIGI.
PRFX.
HTCR as.
CTOR.
AEO. SNAL. GRAL. DUOT. ELEV. MIGI.
PRFX.
UMAC. TSLL. BMO.
CHPT,
BFRI,
GWAB,
ALXO,
PRFX, PRFX, CYCN, Agri,
Unusual Machines, ticker UMAC, shares popping to the highs up 20.7%,
PRFX,
hitting a high of 1091, ticker
PRFX,
UMAC.
NCNO, King,
Southwest Airlines CEO says the market for used jets is very strong, ticker LUV.
TSLL,
CYCN, IREN,
INSM,
CYCN,
ALEV, TSLR, TSLT,
SFHG,
BBAI,
ELAB,
RCAT, ALXO, BFRI,
PRFX, PRFX,
API,
RKDA,
PRFX, VOD,
PRFX, RKDA, RKDA,
DSX, PLG,
RKDA, PRFX, RKDA,
BMO, ELEV,
PRFX, RKDA,
BBAI,
VVPR,
CRDO,
RKDA,
API,
RKDA,
HTCR, API,
RKDA,
Pump,
PBM,
Polaris, ticker PII.
INSM,
Company recalls
PBM,
about 21,000 units of Razor XP 1000 and XP4 recreational off-road vehicles due to fire hazard. Ticker PII.
PBM, GWAB,
ALXO, GDX,
TD
MSOX,
Bank, ticker TD, Tango Delta.
NE,
Executive says
RCAT,
expects fiscal 25
RKLV,
expense growth to be in the 5
BFRI,
to 7% range. Currently speaking on a conference call.
BJDX, BJDX, BJDX,
BRTX,
RCAT,
BRTX,
RKDA,
SATL,
RKDA,
TUYA, SMST,
SOUN,
HCWC, RVYL,
BJDX, RKDA,
APIX,
BJDX,
MRVI,
BJDX,
SAVA, SOUN, MSOS.
Fox. PRFX.
ITRM.
BJDX.
SAVA. GRPN.
CHPT.
SATL.
Fox.
Oris.
Fox.
MRVI.
Fox.
SAVA.
BOF.
BKV.
RKDA.
HLF.
PRFX. MSOX. Terra. SRM.
SWAG. RVYL.
PRFX.
TSLL.
PBM. MSOX. PBM. TSLR.
IMMR.
NKLA.
Shares of Proterra Therapeutics, ticker TARA, resuming trade off the highs, trading up about 133%.
QBTS.
Ticker TARA.
SATL.
IRBT. SATL.
DPST.
SATL.
SATL. PBM.
BFRI. PLG.
SATL.
HLF.
SRM. PRFX. PRFX.
GRPN.
SATL.
INSM. SATL. GFAI.
RKDA.
SMST.
SATL.
ITRM.
RKDA.
MIR. BRTX.
RKDA. RKDA.
BRTX. VMAR.
RKDA.
SNAL. NCNO.
TD. Executive says reduce U.S. assets using
SNAL.
proceeds
NMTK.
from investment maturities plus cash to pay down certain
MTEM.
short-term borrowing. Ticker TD. Tango Delta.
WTI. SAVA. CRGY.
SNAL.
SATL.
Shares of
ITRM.
Marvell Technology, ticker MRVL, at the lows
PVH.
of the
SATL.
day, down about 4.8%. Ticker
SATL.
MRVL.
SATL.
CADL.
NFE. SNAL.
SATL.
SATL.
SATL. SATL.
SOUN.
SATL. SATL. IRBT.
SATL. RKDA. RKDA.
SMTK.
RKDA. RKDA.
RKDA. VRNT.
RKDA.
CRGY,
RKDA,
HCWC, ITRM,
BITF,
VMAR, HLF, PVH,
PRFX, Agri,
Fox,
RKDA,
AFMT,
KULR, Agri,
CLCO,
Fox,
Real,
Strawberry Fields REIT, ticker STRW, price is
Fox,
public offering of 3.33 million shares,
RKDA,
raising approximately $35 million in gross proceeds. Ticker STRW, shares currently down 17.5%.
CRGY, JANX, HSDT,
IREN, HSDT, RKDA, RKDA,
NCNO,
CIFR,
MTEM, CADL, VMAR, RKDA, VRMT,
GWAB, RKDA,
ITRM,
PRFX,
AFMT, CLCO,
Agri,
SLXN,
PSQH,
HLF, HUT,
Sharps Technology, ticker
DMEO,
STSS, Sandy Tango Sandy Sandy, CEO,
PRFX,
issuing a shareholder letter highlighting a $50 million sales
PRFX,
agreement.
VMEO,
Says Hungary
MLPX,
facility expansion plans
Agri,
to boost secure guard and solo guard
PW,
production with initial delivery starting in Q1
PW,
25 and projected revenue
Agri,
growth to $20 million by 2027. That is ticker
BBVA,
STSS.
VMAR, ITRM,
Agri,
S&P futures popping to the highs
AFMT,
at 6101.50, up about 0.05%.
CADL, Agri,
Agri,
VRNT,
Terra,
HLF,
CME Group, ticker
VRNT,
CME, to launch
Agri,
1 ounce gold futures to meet surging
GWAB,
retail demand.
CHPT,
LUNR,
PSQH,
HUT, BFRI, FULC, Real,
Terra, Terra,
BBVA,
Terra, GWAB,
ITRM, GDX, DBI, Serve,
RKDA,
AFMT,
RKDA,
CADL, MTEM,
BTCM,
VRNT,
PSQH,
ACHR,
RKDA,
Apps,
BTCM. Fox. Fox. PRFX.
SB. MTEM. Knock.
PRFX. Fox. Fox. Fox.
MTEM. PSQH.
Fox.
GRAL. VRNT. VRNT.
PRFX.
BLDP.
PRFX.
ACHR. LUNR.
TD executive says expect
MSOS.
fiscal 25 provision for credit losses to be in range
RKDA.
of 45 to 55 basis points.
NVTS.
Kroger, ticker
LYG.
KR, CEO speaking on a conference call says spending from budget conscious households remains under pressure. Ticker KR.
CAPR. PSQH.
NVTS.
Up.
Terra. Terra.
VRNT.
Terra. Fox. Fox. Fox.
SRFM. VRNT.
Fox.
HUT. LUNR.
BTBT.
ACHR. VRNT. PSQH.
NVTS.
SRFM.
CTOR. Terra. Terra.
BLDP.
Terra.
VTEX.
Terra.
BBAI.
Terra.
MTEM. Crone.
Terra. Terra.
PSQH.
Terra.
LUNR. Up.
Terra.
HUN.
RKDA.
NFE.
Terra. Terra. VBPR.
SLXN. SLXN.
Fox.
PTIR.
Hive.
Crone.
RKDA. UAMY.
CAPR.
GWAB.
DSX.
CHPT. RKDA.
Lipo.
NVTS.
FL. DBI.
SMRT,
North-northeast.
RKDA,
PTIR.
BJDX,
GFAI.
RKDA, RKDA, GWAB,
TUYA.
RKDA,
PSQH. MTEM. BBAI.
PSQH,
LMNT. VTEX.
SNTI, BBAI, VFS,
NTRP. NTRP. GRCE.
TD executive says started strategic review as of last month.
SATL.
Process is going to take somewhere
Open.
between 4 to 5 months. Ticker TD, speaking on a conference call.
SLXN.
SATL, SATL, SNTI,
North-northeast. Fox.
SATL, PRFX, Fox, Fox,
SOUN. SATL.
PRFX, Fox,
Fox. VTEX.
Fox,
Dan.
Fox,
Livo. SATL.
SNTI,
SATL.
Shares of
Fox.
SoundHound AI, ticker
Fox.
SOUN, popping to the highs, trading up about 20.5%, hitting a high
Fox.
of 1228, ticker
Fox.
SOUN.
Lipo, Fox,
CAPR.
SATL, UAMY, PRFX,
PSQH.
Terra, PSQH,
BBAI. VRNT.
RKDA,
VTEX.
RKDA,
PSQH+.
PRFX,
CTOR.
SATL, PRFX, PRFX,
CAPR. SOUN.
PRFX, GWAB, BBAI,
SSSS. MOBS.
CTOR, SNTI, RKDA, Terra, Terra,
Fox, ticker FOXX.
Down.
Shares halted to the downside. Off the highs, trading up about 85%. Ticker FOXX.
GWAB.
Wrapped. BBAI. SATL.
RKDA. RKDA.
GRC. RVPH. SATL. 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 GFAI. NXTT.
Terra.
GRC. SATL.
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 Terra.
CETX.
Terra.
SATL.
Terra.
Up.
SATL.
SATL.
SATL. RKDA.
King. MOBX.
PRFX.
MRNY. Wrapped.
RKDA. Agri.
RVPH.
SNTI. SATL. SATL. SATL.
NFE.
DXYZ. Big spread.
UPS says fire in Athens UPS facility is impacting service in areas of
RVPH.
Tennessee.
RKDA.
Ticker UPS.
AQMS.
RKDA.
TEM.
RKDA. RKDA. Terra.
SSSS.
RKDA. RKDA.
CXAI.
MSTX. Big spread. SOUN. SNTI.
SHYF.
MSTX. Big spread. SOUN. GWAB.
MRNY. SB.
ZEO.
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 HLF.
Terra. RKDA.
ZEO.
ZEO. RKDA. ZEO.
Up.
RKDA. RKDA.
BBAI. Serve.
RKDA.
SB. SIM. SOUN.
LUNR.
ZEO. ZEO. ZEO.
PRFX. Terra. RKDA.
Wrapped. NOTV.
ZEO.
RKDA.
CHPT. RKDA. SOUN.
MSOS.
ACHR. SKYQ. PSQH. PSQH. BJDX. SKYQ.
SSSS. ANVS. PSQH. NTRP. NTRP.
Terra.
RR.
Terra. RKDA.
Russia's Novak says OPEC Plus
APLD.
underscores high compliance with production quotas. Says OPEC Plus decided to prolong output cuts, not to destabilize market.
APLD.
Says global oil market is stable thanks to OPEC Plus.
ZEO.
We are seeing balance between oil supply and demand. Says oil prices reflect current status, though they are
ZEO.
lower than a few months ago. Comments coming from
PRFX.
Russia's Novak.
Shot.
ZEO. Shot. 5.
HLF.
Big spread. PRFX. Shot.
RR.
RKDA.
NXTT.
ZEO. MVST. ZEO. RKDA. 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 RKDA.
HLF.
ZEO.
Fox
RKDA.
ticker FOXX.
Guilt.
Shares resuming trade. Watching shares of Barrick Gold, ticker GOLD. See a headline from Reuters
SATL.
that Mali has issued an arrest warrant for Barrick Gold
PSNY.
CEO Mark Bristow, citing a document seen by
ANVS.
Reuters. Shares of Barrick Gold, ticker
RKDA.
GOLD,
RKDA.
falling to the lows. Barrick Gold says will not be commenting on
QURE.
reports of Mali arrest warrant for
MSOS.
CEO.
IREN. RKDA.
ZVIA. SOUN.
Fox. Fox.
BITI.
IONQ.
ARQQ.
GRAL. RKDA. Sava.
HLF.
BBAI. ZEO. KC. KXIN. GWAB.
MTEM. SOUN.
ZEO. BTDR. Riot. RKDA. Wolf. Terra. RKDA.
SSSS.
GWAB.
HLF. RR.
Terra. RKDA.
LICN. SOUN.
LICN. ITRM.
MTEM.
LICN.
BITI.
Shot.
NXTT.
RKDA. LICN. Fox. Terra. RKDA. Terra. Terra. CYCN.
SOUN.
CYCN. CYCN.
LICN.
LICN. RKDA. Fox. MVST. ITRM.
RR.
RKDA. Sava.
SSSS.
Fox. Terra. ITRM.
SOUN.
Terra. GWAB. RKDA. ESLA. RKDA. Agri.
BBAI. SSSS. ITRM.
ITRM.
SHIM.
PBM. RKDA. Agri. RKDA.
RKDA. MTEM.
RKDA. ITRM. Terra. CAPR.
Digital brands ticker DBGI, Delta Bravo Golf India, partners with Vayner Commerce to launch AVO on TikTok Shop and TikTok
JZXN.
Live. Says leveraging influencer talent in studios for live interactive product showcases.
RKDA.
Shares of digital
RKDA.
brands getting a pop,
MLCO.
trading up about 3%, under $1 stock.
JZXN.
RKDA.
RKDA.
Big spread.
Serve. CYCN. SSSS.
Terra.
NXT.
RKDA.
Oris.
RKDA. RKDA.
GFAI. VRME.
RKDA.
BBAI.
RKDA. Agri.
JMIA.
Terra. Agri.
Serve. RKDA.
RKDA. Agri.
CXAI.
RKDA.
CHSN. JMIA. GFAI. GFAI. Shot.
Shot.
GFAI.
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 GFAI. GFAI.
GFAI.
RKDA.
RKDA. RKDA.
RKDA.
RKDA. RKDA. RKDA. RKDA. DRRX.
CHSN.
Agree. CHSN.
CHSN. RKDA.
CHSN. Fox. GWAV.
CHSN.
CHSN.
SIM.
Big spread. SATL. RKDA. RKDA.
JMIA.
GWAV.
Shot.
Shot. RKDA. RKDA. RKDA.
Coney. SIM. UROY.
RKDA. GWAV. RKDA.
JMIA.
ELAB. Agree.
MTEM.
RKDA.
SSSS. Agree.
Agree.
JZXN.
Agree.
Coney.
Agree. RKDA.
CHSN. MTEM.
PW. CONL. ELAB. CONL. PW.
CHSN.
CHSN. Big spread. GWAB.
Kroger, ticker KR, CFO, speaking on conference call, says saw a positive
Terra.
impact to sales from the hurricanes and U.S. East Coast port strike.
Fox.
Marriott, ticker MAR, says new hotel
Terra.
constructions could be impacted by potential Trump tariffs. Also speaking on a conference call.
As a gift to our viewers on YouTube, I am making one
RKDA.
free chapter available for my
CHSN.
Warrior Pro curriculum.
Big
This is
spread.
the course.
VBPR. RKDA. Agree. Terra. SATL. GWAB. Fox.
CHSN.
Terra. CHSN.
UPLD.
Terra.
This looks incredibly dangerous here.
Terra. Terra.
API.
Terra.
MTEM.
Agree.
BLDP.
Folks,
Terra.
NVIDIA is buying 6 small AI stocks like
Terra.
crazy, all of which are seeing massive growth business-wise and stock-wise. For context, NVIDIA started investing in artificial intelligence stocks at the end
CHSN.
of
Big
2023,
spread.
and according to their latest 13F filing with the SEC, which was just released, it now owns 6 of them. In today's video, I'm going to break down exactly what NVIDIA is buying, why they might be buying them, the potential upside, and how having NVIDIA as a shareholder can go a long way for these companies. And then we've got a sponsored segment on ticker symbol WKSP for Worksport Limited. And we're going to talk about why you may just want to put it on your
CHSN.
radar as soon as possible. This is a unique business in an industry that we've never talked
GWAB.
about before.
Serve.
And we're going to get into all of this, timestamps down below. But as always, if you're
Terra.
the one taking the ultimate risk, you got to be the one doing
CHSN.
the ultimate frisk.
Big
Never
spread.
get risky without
Terra.
thinking about your frisky
Terra.
and vice versa. Okay, number one, SOUN,
Terra.
S-O-U-N, SoundHound AI. SoundHound is NVIDIA's most popular pick, and it's
Terra.
brewing some insane momentum right now. SoundHound is a powerhouse in voice AI technology, a leader in intelligent voice
CHSN.
assistants for industries
Big
like
spread.
automotive, hospitality, and customer service. Their flagship product is their Houndify voice AI
Agree.
platform, and that allows businesses to integrate custom voice assistants
PRFX.
into their products, enabling drivers to ask for directions, adjust settings, or interact with infotainment systems all hands-free.
SBIT.
In hospitality, it's about helping
KULR.
guests request room service or find local attractions. And in customer
TITI.
service, it provides conversational AI for handling common inquiries without human intervention. Now, why would companies want this? Well, we've seen some case studies where SoundHound's AI delivers some 20% productivity increases, and you can presume as this tech gets better, well, these numbers should keep improving. SoundHound AI has worked with many big brands already and has a
SOUN.
good track record with them, and if you look at their
Fox.
revenue growth trajectory, it's been straight up. And 2024 looks set to land somewhere around 80 million in revenue, but the company thinks that in
Terra.
2025 they're going to see over 150 million in revenue, which that, if it happens, is pretty exponential growth. But why exactly is NVIDIA buying this? Well, NVIDIA likely sees SoundHound as a
Fox.
critical partner for expanding its voice AI capabilities, particularly in industries like automotive,
KDLY.
where NVIDIA's GPUs and
UANY.
SoundHound's
Fox.
voice AI can create powerful integrated solutions. This partnership also opens the door to potential acquisitions or deeper collaborations in the future. Bottom line, well, I don't think that NVIDIA is just throwing money at SoundTown for fun. I think it's laying the foundation for a bigger play in the voice AI space. And perhaps down the road, SoundTown's going to end up being a prime target for an NVIDIA acquisition. And with SoundTown already building products that integrate seamlessly with NVIDIA's platforms, this could be a win-win for both companies and for investors who know how to spot the bigger picture. Now, when NVIDIA first started buying SoundTown about 9 months ago, we broke it down in a video back then, and we said, hey, this is running, but be aware that there's a run that has to do specifically with Euphoria on the NVIDIA by itself, and then there's a run that has to do with the company's fundamentals. And this time is no different. The fundamentals of the company, the use cases of the technology are getting better rapidly, and the business is taking off. But again, right now we're sort of in this NVIDIA pump phase, which is great for momentum traders, but if you're in this to buy before the January and February pumps,
CYCN,
well, you want to make sure that you're getting in at a dip, not chasing. But looking ahead, there's a lot of catalysts that could drive SOUN much higher in 2025. New partnerships, product expansions, more NVIDIA collaborations, more NVIDIA 13F filings showing that they're in it, revenue growth, and of course, an ultimate potential acquisition down the road. By the way, for folks who are in our options membership, we did alert calls on SOUN back on September 27th, and as of this morning, they ran some 611% alert price to highs. Pretty solid play there. Okay, number 5, APLD, Applied Digital Corp. This one they just bought about 7.7 million shares of, and NVIDIA has also provided millions to this company in strategic financing. What exactly is it, though? What do they do? Well, Applied Digital is a rising star in the digital infrastructure arena, specializing in designing, building, and operating next-generation data centers tailored for high-performance computing and artificial intelligence applications. Their mission is to provide scalable and efficient infrastructure solutions that meet the growing demands of AI and machine learning workloads. In simple English, this company is a powerhouse that actually serves the massive amount of computing power that AI needs. The company also offers infrastructure services to crypto mining customers and GPU computing solutions for critical workloads related to AI, machine learning, and other high-performance computing tasks. Financially, APLD has had really impressive growth. In 2024 so far, the company reported a revenue of $165.58 million, a 198.92% increase compared to the previous year's $55.39 million. Now, NVIDIA's investment in Applied Digital looks like a strategic move to enhance its data center capabilities in AI infrastructure. The bottom line here, well, NVIDIA's investment is not just a financial endorsement, but a strategic partnership aimed at bolstering AI infrastructure capabilities. This collaboration positions both companies to capitalize on the growing demand for AI and HPC solutions, creating potential value for investors. In fact, there's several different catalysts that I've been able to identify here. Number 1, expansion of data center capacity. The company is developing an additional 300 megawatts of data center capacity, which could significantly increase revenue potential. Number 2, the company could easily have some new strategic partnerships, not with NVIDIA, but with other players in the industry. That can drive revenue a lot higher and confidence a lot higher. Number 3, advancements in AI technology. Any sort of advancement really in the overall computing technology that this company offers could go a long way in terms of making them more competitive. You also have market potential, and you also have new acquisitions that they can make to, again, make themselves even more competitive, and they got lots of capital to do these things. In terms of buy zone for the stock, we are in a nice dipperoo right now with overall momentum, and if APLD continues its trajectory, we could see that get bought up pretty fast. Okay, number 3, NNOX, NanoX Imaging Limited. So NNOX is transforming the medical imaging landscape by developing cost-effective digital X-ray technology aimed at making imaging services more accessible worldwide. The company focuses on creating imaging solutions that can be deployed globally, especially in underserved regions. Their flagship product, the NanoX.ARC, is a lightweight 3D tomosynthesis imaging system that utilizes a digital microelectronic system semiconductor cathode. Now, folks, I understand you guys are all very big fans of tomosynthesis and cathodes. I definitely know what those things are. Okay, I don't know what those are, but this is what the technology does. You see, the technology enables advanced radiographic visualizations, potentially transforming diagnostics in various medical fields. Complementing this hardware is the NanoX.Cloud, a cloud-based software platform designed to facilitate medical imaging services, including image analysis and online diagnostics. NanoX has established partnerships with healthcare providers and governments to deploy its imaging systems in underserved regions, and these collaborations are crucial as they validate NanoX's technology and expand its reach into markets lacking adequate medical imaging infrastructure. Now, NVIDIA's investment in NanoX suggests a strategic interest in integrating advanced imaging technologies with AI capabilities and the processing power that NVIDIA's chips help deliver. By collaborating with NanoX, NVIDIA can leverage its AI expertise to enhance image analysis, and diagnostics, potentially leading to more accurate and efficient medical imaging solutions. Number 4, RxRx for Recursion Pharmaceuticals. NVIDIA made a $50 million investment in this one. RxRx is pioneering the integration of technology and biotechnology to reshape the way drugs are discovered and developed. Founded in 2013 and based in Salt Lake City, Utah, the company focuses on harnessing artificial intelligence and machine learning to identify potential therapies for conditions ranging from cancers to rare genetic disorders. Their proprietary technology, the Recursion operating system, brings together automation, advanced data science, and experimental biology to create vast interconnected data sets. This platform enables researchers to map biological relationships at an unprecedented scale, streamlining the discovery of promising drug candidates. By focusing on the efficiency and scalability, Recursion aims to make drug discovery faster and more cost-effective compared to traditional approaches. Now, why did NVIDIA buy them, though? It looks pretty clear that NVIDIA sees Recursion as a key player in applying AI to life sciences, a sector where computational power is increasingly essential. And by aligning with Recursion, NVIDIA not only diversifies its AI portfolio, but also positions itself as a leader in AI-powered healthcare solutions. Number 5, ARM. ARM Holdings is a British semiconductor and software design company renowned for its energy-efficient processor architectures. ARM's designs are integral to a vast array of devices, from smartphones and tablets to automotive systems and Internet of Things applications. Their technology is licensed by leading semiconductor companies and OEMs worldwide, making ARM's architecture one of the most pervasive in the industry. The company's extensive client list includes tech giants like Apple, Samsung, Qualcomm, NVIDIA, all of whom incorporate ARM's designs into their products. These partnerships are crucial as they validate ARM's technology and ensure its widespread adoption across multiple industries. NVIDIA's investment in ARM, valued at hundreds of millions of dollars, underscores a strategic interest in ARM's processor architectures. Now, in terms of NVIDIA and ARM, well, the collaboration positions both companies to capitalize on the growing demand for high-performance, low power computing solutions, creating potential value for investors. Since NVIDIA is one of their biggest clients, well, investing in them makes a lot of sense. They have a client relationship, they have a collaboration relationship, and now they have this investment relationship. Number 6, Serve Robotics. Serve Robotics is revolutionizing last-mile delivery with its autonomous sidewalk robots, aiming to make deliveries more efficient and environmentally friendly. Founded in 2017 and based in Redwood City, California, the company focuses on deploying self-driving robots for food delivery in urban areas. Their flagship product is a zero-emission self-driving delivery robot designed to navigate complex urban environments. These robots are primarily used for food delivery, serving customers directly in public spaces. Serve Robotics has established significant partnerships with industry leaders such as Uber Eats, 7-Eleven, and Shake Shack.
Take a look at this strange device that I'm holding in my hand. It's smaller than a quarter, but
collaborations are crucial as they validate the company's technology and provide access to extensive customer bases. Now, I have managed to identify several catalysts for Serve. Number 1, the expansion of the robot fleet. The company plans to deploy up to 2,000 robots for Uber Eats, with 250 expected in the first quarter 2025. That could be a big catalyst. Number 2, market expansion. Entering new markets or sectors could diversify revenue streams and reduce risk quite a lot. Advancements in AI technology, continued innovation in AI and robotics could drive demand for Serve Robotics solutions. And I also think that Serve is going to be a potential acquisition target for NVIDIA. So overall, in totality, if you go through the list of everything we just presented, well, it's pretty clear that NVIDIA keeps buying companies that, number 1, have massive AI exposure, number 2, are in industries that NVIDIA itself isn't dominating yet, and thus they want to have that exposure to those industries. And or number 3 are companies that it already works with. So by investing in the company, they get a bigger seat at the table, and they're also buying a company that they're giving a lot of business to, which is a self-fulfilling prophecy and a pretty solid investment decision. So definitely these are all stocks that you want to make sure that you're following. Okay, now it's time for our sponsored segment on ticker symbol WKSP for Worksport Limited. We're going to explain why you may want to put it on your radar as soon as possible. So folks, this is a unique business in an industry that we've never covered before. Worksport's core business focuses on manufacturing tonneau covers for pickup trucks, a niche but essential segment of the automotive aftermarket. More recently, they've been making bold moves into the renewable energy sector with their proprietary solar-powered tonneau covers and energy storage systems, which is indeed an interesting idea since trucks have the covers anyways. Why not generate some power from them too, right? Worksport's mission, well, to bridge the gap between sustainable energy and everyday utility for truck owners, positioning themselves at the intersection of clean energy and innovation in transportation. Their target market includes pickup truck owners in North America, a massive and loyal consumer base that frequently seeks high-quality aftermarket enhancements. With the growing popularity of electric and hybrid trucks, Worksport's pivot toward solar energy solutions is especially timely. Worksport's clients include both individual truck owners and commercial fleet operators. Strategic collaborations with renewable energy companies further strengthen their supply chain and bolster their expertise in energy management. These relationships are critical
RKDA.
for scaling operations,
RKDA.
entering new markets, and securing their
BJDX.
position as a leader in truck-based solar energy solutions. Notably, Worksport's integration efforts with OEMs, original equipment manufacturers,
RKDA.
could open doors to multi-year contracts
PRFX.
that solidify revenue streams and elevate brand visibility. Now, what are the
RKDA.
competitive advantages that this company has? Worksport holds several patents that protect its TerraV
PRFX.
technology, ensuring they maintain a first-mover advantage in the solar to now space. Number 2,
RKDA.
leadership team CEO Stephen
RKDA.
Rossi has spearheaded a transformative vision focusing on sustainable growth and leveraging cutting-edge technology to differentiate the company. Number 3, market positioning. Worksport operates in a sweet spot
RKDA.
between the booming automotive aftermarket and the surging interest in renewable energy. Number 4, the technology. The TerraV system exemplifies their ability to innovate and create products that resonate with both eco-conscious consumers and utility-focused truck owners. These advantages give Worksport a leg up against competition in the to-now cover market and position them as a disruptor in the renewable energy
RKDA.
space. Now, here's why Worksport might have some big upside. You see, the global automotive aftermarket is projected to exceed $500 billion by 2030, and the clean energy market is growing even faster. Worksport's ability to capitalize on both trends is what makes the stock
BJDX.
so attractive. Their patented technology and partnerships with EV makers position them as a leader in an untapped niche.
MTEM.
Furthermore, the push towards sustainability and electrification in transportation aligns perfectly with Worksport's product lineup,
RKDA.
giving them a growth trajectory that aligns with long-term market trends.
JZXN.
Anyways, folks, Worksport is a compelling growth story with a unique blend of clean energy innovation and practical automotive solutions and proof of concept in
Terra.
terms of long-term sales. While risks remain, of course, the company's strategic positioning, intellectual property, and leadership suggest significant upside potential for investors willing to ride the
Terra.
wave. In terms of the stock, it's trading at a nice discount year over year. It's trading near support and
GWAV.
also has shown that it is super susceptible to periods of spikeability like we saw during its last massive
GWAV.
run from 64 cents to $1.33 that happened last month.
Terra.
So anyways, folks, definitely want to start your research on it and to keep on your radar. And with that, that finishes out our video. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.
Most people trade all day. I only
GWAV.
need 20 minutes to hit my goals. Here's my secret. First of all, we have a desk.
GWAV.
AAL.
All right,
HCAG.
traders, welcome to another fantastic day trader recap. Today is a green day.
JZXN.
My account is sitting up around 5%, which is fantastic. Not any massive green day by any means, but at the very least, one step in the right direction. If you've been following my channel, I am currently sitting in my biggest drawdown. My account hit a low of 30% drawdown, and I'm trying to dig myself out of that drawdown.
Terra.
So today my account is up 5%, and definitely excited because
Terra.
I'm chipping away at this
PRFX.
gray cloud that has been over me for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and this is something that happens to a lot of traders. So
JZXN.
hopefully you can see a profitable trader how to manage a red streak.
PRFX.
The decision I made 2 days ago was to put myself in day trader rehab,
GWAV.
which meant
Fox.
I split up my
Big
max
spread.
loss in half. Usually my max loss is around 6% a day. I split it up in half, only risking 3% of my account
Fox.
per day. I reduced my share size significantly. So instead of using 5, 10,000 share blocks, now I'm only using
JZXN.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000 share
Terra.
size blocks. Another thing that I tweaked was my mindset. I'm not being very aggressive at the open. I am letting
PLAB.
most of the opening surges go. I am letting most of the red to greens go. I'm being very disciplined and patient, just waiting for those very high quality setups, which
CYCN.
means if we have a very strong stock at the open, I'm most likely going to miss it. But that's okay. Me missing it is me missing it and ensuring that I'm not digging myself a massive hole at the open. It's more important that me not missing it, but potentially risking screwing up the entire day because I'm going to be starting on the wrong footing, catching a massive loss out of the gates. We've been seeing very tricky action at the open the last few days, particularly on our leading gapper. Is just giving the best of moves pre-market and then just
PLAB.
selling off at the open. So I thought we could see something similar on CYCN, our leading gapper this morning. So I didn't get too
CYCN.
aggressive on this opening surge here, opening range breakout that we saw. But once it got
PLBY.
halted, that's when I started to microscalp it very aggressively and was able to make some nice progress. Some of the setups where, out of the halt, instantly bought
Terra.
for a nice move. We also capture the pre-market highs breakout. This is a textbook pattern. And as you can see, the first 1 minute pullback on the other side of all these pivots was also a nice big winning trade. All these pivots, and whenever you see a thicker dashed line, that means that it's coming from a daily chart.
RKDA.
And the pivots are obvious. We had a pivot swing high right here, which I marked, and then this one, and then we had this window
GWAB.
all the way up to $9 per share that we didn't quite reach. So, you know, but on the spot,
PSQH.
and these are the windows here when zooming in into a faster time frame. This is that
GFAI.
window that we couldn't get into. But at the very least, we broke 690s, and we pushed very closely towards that resistance level. These are the windows that we look for when when analyzing the daily
RKDA.
chart.
AFMT.
Then I took this 1 minute
RKDA.
pullback, and from there I started microscope as we
GWAB.
were dipping against this level of support, which was pre-market highs. And again, all these pivots here.
ITRM.
Unfortunately, we couldn't hold this
RKDA.
wedge, and we ultimately failed,
UPLD.
breaking down under VU up and trickling down after that. The way it's been holding up makes me think that today we're going to see a epic red to green, just like we saw on GWAB yesterday. The longer we hold sideways, the more short sellers we accumulate, which can be either good and bad. It can be bad because that means that there's going to be a lot of selling pressure within this consolidation. A lot of people wanting to see this stock fail and trickle down. But at the same time, short sellers piling in can create big fuel if we do reverse. If we do reverse and all of them get caught off guard and they are forced to cover, that's when we can see a massive green candle, just like the same, just like the same
CHPT.
just like this one that we saw yesterday on PSQH, right?
ITRM.
And then from there, the stock comes back alive, and every single pattern is a go. High day breakout, first 1 minute pullback. Let's say it gets hold up, dip and rip, blah blah blah.
RKDA.
So that was CYCN.
RKDA.
Hello.
Terra.
Right, but then it faded. I'm locking it in. Part of being day trader rehab,
CHPT.
other than adjusting my max loss, adjusting my share size, I'm also adjusting expectations. So could I sit here all day long and potentially make more money if this does end up curling? Yeah, potentially.
Terra.
But again, what I'm risking is
In your public group, ticker IPG,
getting, catching a
Media
big
Public
loss
Golf,
and
sells digital
and
companies,
getting this feeling of
huge to
confidence
AEA
away
investors,
and removed. And that's what I'm
Financial
looking
terms of
for
the
to
deals
regain
are
under
not
this red
disclosed.
streak. It's not to make all the money back.
IPG.
It's not to,
CEO.
instantly bring my account to
Kroger
all-time
executive
highs, but
says
instead
cautious
it's to
because
bring
of
back
5
the
less shopping
confidence
days
so
this
that I
year.
can trade freely, I can
CEO
trade
says
fearless, and I can trade at
effect
the best of
of
my
proposed
abilities.
tariffs
MTEM.
So right now,
to be probably
I'm
less
trying to,
on the company.
I'm trying to,
That's ticker KR.
I'm trying to cycle, on a
RKLB.
bike. I'm trying to win a race with training wheels. Winning a race, one of those France tours, is impossible with
RKLB.
training wheels, right? But at the very least, I'm moving forward. And my goal right now is not to win the race, but is to gain some momentum, to gain some traction. So that
RKDA.
when I start to feel confident
GWAB.
again, I'm going to bend down, reach to those training wheels, which is the tighter stop loss, the reduced expectations, the reduced share size, throw them out the window and start pushing towards that finish line. But so far, I haven't gone there yet. It's my second green day after a tough 3-week-long
PRFX.
red streak, which again made me lose around 30% of my account. But it's certainly moving in the right direction.
Sava.
So that is that. We also had some penny stock action.
FTCI.
Very frustrating because I gave a lot of it back here on backside.
BJDX.
I was up around 3% on it,
LX.
but lost it all right here on the backside. It was very tricky and choppy, so, whatever.
GWAB.
And I think that's it.
UPLD.
Tesla looking healthy, holding 350.
RKDA.
For us to hit all-time highs, it's inevitable at this point. And this is not financial advice, and I'm also not even suggesting that you
PRFX.
should buy this if you're not
RKDA.
in. because we are as extended gets.
RKDA.
This is the extension of extension. And it is only holding up because this is Tesla. Any other stock with any sense wouldn't be able to hold this move, this vertical move.
MTEM.
But I guess hype.
Agree.
The hype of Donald Trump and Elon Musk winning the election is overriding any sense.
RKDA.
And I mean, I'm here for it, right? So I'm going to be holding this. I don't think I'm going to be adding. I was hoping for the stock to came back down and retest 300. I don't think it ever did. I mean, the closest it came was like this day, which was 310. I didn't add any shares, thinking that we could overshoot $300 level, maybe test 290, 280. So I didn't want to be too early. So I didn't fire up that ad. And now it's gone, right? I can't add up here.
JZXN.
If anything, you should be selling.
RKDA.
ITRM.
But just holding on. That's a separate account from my day trading account, so
CADL.
PC.
That's something else.
MTEM.
But yeah, I think that's gonna do it.
HCAT.
If you want to learn this micro scalping strategy, we just published a masterclass. It's around a 2-hour-long masterclass that just gives you a quick insight and explanation of the foundation of what the hell micro scalping even is. It is also known as hyper scalping, as nano trading. It's just a very fast-paced strategy. So if you want to know a lot about it, if you want to start learning about it, if you want to see if this is a style that suits your personality, check out any of these products. We are actually doing
JMIA.
Hold up. We're actually doing our biggest sale ever.
MTEM.
We're actually doing our biggest sale ever.
NNOX.
Because of Black Friday, and it's ending this week. All of our products in our website are off by 50%.
SMST.
So if you use coupon code Black Friday at the end of any product, you can gain access to our day trading program. This is, of course, our flagship membership. But if you want to only have access to this
NNOX
masterclass, this one is also 50% off right now, which would make it like $7.
CADL.
You get access to
GWAV.
our 2-hour-long masterclass. It is pretty much our day trading curriculum is 35 chapters. It would take you months for you to finish this course. So this is a condensed version of the entire course in 2 hours. Just so you can get a taste of what the hell microscalping is and make a better educated decision whether if this is a strategy you want to pursue or not. Then we have our entry package, which is
HSDT.
You start getting access to more things. You gain access to the chat room. You gain access to our crash course with actual chapters. You get access to some live trading archives. So it's like the second step, right?
PRFX.
And then if you want personalized coaching, we also do that. But this is in a case-by-case basis because personalized coaching takes a lot of time. Me and our
GWAV. PRFX.
The other mentors, we only like 3 or 4 of us. If we have hundreds of people trying to join, it's impossible for us to talk to everyone. So it is a very limited space program, and you essentially have to apply for it. You can't just get in.
SBFM.
You have to apply for it. We have to see if there's room.
AFMD.
And if there is, then amazing, right? You can join. So it says free because it is free to book a call with us and to see if you qualify and to see if there's any space. This program here, it's Mastermind. It is a coaching program. And we are only really and truly want to have this one-on-one coaching with people that are serious and that are looking to put some hard work in, because day trading, and specifically learning how to microscalp, this is a very advanced strategy, is going to take years. So we want to know that you're serious, that you're ready to learn, that you're serious, that you're committed, and that you're not looking to get rich tomorrow, because that's never
SATL.
gonna happen.
SOUN.
But anyways,
SATL.
check out that website. First link down below.
Serve.
Coupon code Black Friday for 50% off across the
ATXS.
store. And that
UAMY.
that discount is going to be expiring
GWAV.
at the end of this week. Anyways, stay safe, stay green, catch you on the next one.
PRFX.
NKTX.
PRFX.
NKTX.
PRFX. Terra.
LMNT. BLDP. BLDK.
GWAV. PRFX.
Serve.
GWAV.
Plug. Serve. Serve. IRBT. VVPR. Serve. SOUN. VVPR. Serve. JMIA. JMIX.
GWAV. PRFX.
SIM. VVPR. VVPR. HLF. SOUN. SOUN.
PRFX.
SOUN.
Terra. PRFX.
SOUN. 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 DAKT. SOUN. JMIA.
GWAV.
GWAV. PLTK.
NIXX.
NKTX. IRBT.
Terra. GWAV.
HCAT. VVPR. Up. VVPR.
GWAV.
SIM. ITRM. SOUN.
Terra.
HRTX. HCAT.
HRTX.
GWAV. 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 HRTX. ITRM. ITRM.
PW. CLSD. API.
GWAV. GWAV.
GWAV. GWAV. CHPT.
CADL. SIM, ATXS, GWAV, NKTX,
GWAV.
AFMD,
BTCT. Big spread.
RNXT,
PW.
Serve, UROY, HRTX,
Terra. Terra.
IRBT,
API. RKDA.
Shui,
PBM.
Four,
JZXN. PBM.
HCAT, AFMT,
RKDA.
NKTX,
RKDA.
SIM, AFMT,
RKDA. RKDA.
Shui, CCLD, JMIA,
PBM. LUNR. Ken.
CADL,
JZXN. GWAV.
RNXT,
RKDA.
CADL, CCLD, MRNY,
GWAV.
MRNY,
GWAV.
RENB, PODC, GWAV,
GWAV. GWAV.
JMIA, GWAV,
GWAV.
GWAV,
GWAV.
API, Serve, MOBX, JMIA,
GWAV. Terra. CTOR.
UROY,
Terra.
AFMT,
Plug.
HRTX,
CHPT.
HRTX, CCLD,
HRTX. CYCN. GWAV.
GWAV,
GWAV.
SIM.
BNRG.
Serve. Serve.
RKDA.
Serve. Serve.
RKDA.
PODC.
GWAV.
GWAV. Plug. PODC.
GWAV.
Entergy, ticker ETR. Energy, Louisiana, to power Meta's data center in Richland Parish,
RNXT. RVYL.
creating thousands of jobs, advancing infrastructure with 2,260 megawatts power units. That's
GFAI.
ticker ETR.
CADL.
GFAI. CYCN.
That was out yesterday. Company issuing a press release now.
AFMD.
GFAI.
MOBX. AFMD.
Terra. DXYZ.
RCAT.
Big spread. NIXX.
RVYL.
GWAV. NIXX.
SIM.
NIXX.
AQMS. 4. AFMD. AQMS.
Terra. Math. GWAV.
AFMD. AFMD. JMIA.
NIXX.
AFMD. JMIA. MOBX.
NIXX.
JMIA.
SOUN. GWAV.
CADL.
NIXX.
NIXX. NIXX.
NIXX.
NIXX. NIXX. AAL.
BNRG. UAMY. BNRG.
JMIA. HCAT.
GWAV. GWAV. GWAV.
CADL. RCAT.
Terra.
AQMS. AFMT.
Terra.
AAL. AAL. AAL.
GWAV. Terra.
HCAT.
RKDA. PRFX.
AAL.
PRFX. Serve.
FULC.
APLD. PRFX.
FULC. MOBX. AAL.
PRFX.
AFMT.
Terra.
JMIA.
Terra.
CHPT.
Serve.
WYY.
Serve.
NKTX.
Terra.
JMIA. CHPT.
Terra.
JNVR. WYY.
Terra.
CHPT.
CHPT.
CHPT. API.
CHPT.
RCAT.
RKDA. JZXN.
AQMS.
PSQH.
NKTX.
JZXN. PSQH.
LIQT. WYY. AQMS.
JZXN. 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 CHPT.
Sava.
Terra.
CHPT.
Terra. CHPT,
LIQT,
JZXN,
HCAT,
JZXN, GWAV,
LIQT,
OM,
AQMS, LIQT,
NIXX, KULR,
CCLD,
CVAC,
JMIA,
JMIA,
BBW, AFMT, Plug, Kit,
PRZO,
BBW, AAL, AAL,
Benzinger
AQMS,
market update. S&P futures down 1.25. The Dow futures down 100. Nasdaq is down 7.50. Crude is
RKDA,
down 16 cents at $68.38.
PRZO,
Natural gas up 10
LIQT,
cents at $3.14. Gold is down
RKDA,
13.30 at
Serve,
26.6270. Bitcoin futures
Serve,
up 22.25 at 10,000 at
AQMS,
102,125.
RKDA,
Serve,
MOB,
IRBT, JMIA,
PPBT, Purple Biotech shares
RKDA,
resume trade.
JMIA, RCAT,
Off the lows
Serve,
now at
Serve,
$3.65,
Serve,
down 25%.
GWAV,
That's Papa Papa Bravo Tango.
Plug, JMIA,
Company announced the closing
MOB,
of its $2.8 million registered direct offering. That was
Terra,
earlier this morning.
SRM, Terra,
UROY,
ELAB,
EIEX,
SATL,
MOBX, EVEX,
SRM, SATL,
CCLD,
GEVO,
HCAT,
GNS.
CHPT. MOBX. IRBT.
GWAB.
INOD. CHPT.
SNAL.
VMAR.
GEVO.
PRZO.
ACCD.
MOBX.
SRM.
UROY.
GWAB.
MOBX.
SRM. GWAB. Terra. Terra.
FULC.
Terra.
INOD.
Terra.
HSHP. EVEX. UROY. MOBX.
INOD.
AAL. 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 AAL.
GWAB.
INOD.
INOD. Big spread.
IRBT. LIQT.
INOD. SMST. DADA.
CADL.
JZXN.
MOBLD. MOBX. RCAT.
JZXN.
AFMD.
GWAB.
INOD. KDLY. MOBX. 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 APLT. CCLD.
GWAB. RKDA. RKDA. RKDA.
Serve.
Serve.
EVEX.
Serve.
CCLD. Serve. 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 IRBT. Up.
Serve.
HCAT.
Serve.
Serve. MOBX. MOBX.
RKDA.
Up.
ELAB.
APL.
GNS.
AAL. 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 AAL.
ELAB.
Up.
MOBX. Fox. MOBX.
Four.
What does standard all-wheel drive mean in the new Mazda CX-90?
And just like that, guys, another day is upon us for the stock market. And you guessed it, we have to break it down
NCTY.
in this video,
AFMTs.
do an update on the indexes, the
AFMT.
charts, stocks I'm looking at. But
CCLD.
first, take a sip of your coffee, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. We're almost at 45,000 subs, guys. And
GWAB.
get your free stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account using that link down below. Deposit at least $100 and you get 5 free stocks. Deposit at least $1,000, you get 10 more free stocks, and overall your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, what
Terra.
are you waiting for?
OM.
Use that link down below or go to
Terra.
stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Get your free stocks and let me know which ones
Terra.
you get in the comments.
Terra.
And with that being said, cheers. Let's talk about what's going on, as it is about 11:30 a.m. on the East
IRBT.
Coast right now, and we have every index slightly in the red. Actually, QQQ is fighting to
AFMT.
go green, but it
Terra.
is slightly in the red
Terra.
right now, as the Russell's down the most, over 0.5%. SPY is pretty much at break even, slightly in the red as well. Same with QQQ, and the Dow's down about 0.25%. The Dow, you guys can see if I pull it up, hit an
JMIA.
all-time high yesterday, I believe, or maybe not actually.
Terra.
On second thought. Let me
HCA.
double
Terra.
check. The Dow,
JMIA.
yeah, right before close
JMIA.
yesterday, we hit barely, but we
JMIA.
did a
Terra.
new all-time high of
Terra.
45,073 points. Think about that, guys. Unbelievable. And now the Dow is selling off a little bit intraday, down about 100, 105 points. Really not the end of the world. But yeah, we are seeing some selling across the board. We can see on the
EVEX.
intraday
Fox.
chart, we had some volatility earlier in the day, especially on the Dow. We had some choppiness here.
CADL.
And yeah, now we're starting to trend down after opening up with a bit of a V-shaped recovery
UAMY.
here on the Dow. SPY, you guys see something quite similar. We actually popped
Plug.
to an
Plug.
all-time high this morning at 608.20 on SPY.
JMIA.
Now it's selling off a little bit off that high, but still we're rallying a bit now,
Plug.
back to 607. So it looks like bulls are trying to fight on this thing. And QQQ,
CADL.
if I pull it up, same thing. We popped this
FULC.
morning.
UROY.
Excuse me, hit an all-time high.
UROY.
Excuse me again.
JMIA.
Sold off
JMIA.
a little bit, and then about 20 minutes ago, we started
CADL.
popping back up to where we are
BBAI.
now,
JMIA.
back over the moving
UAMY.
averages on the
UROY.
intraday,
Plug.
and with the Russell,
CADL.
we can see
GWAB.
this one,
UROY.
is down about 0.5% right now. We took out the lows from yesterday with the sell-off this morning,
HCAT.
but we are seeing a bit of a relief rally right now off that 24.06 low. Now we're at what?
CYCN.
24.14.
EVEX.
So yeah, we are rallying a little bit, but we're still pretty much in a little downtrend here on the Russell. I mean, guys, as of right now, we're
JMIA,
testing
JMIA,
yesterday's support,
CADL,
which is now resistance at about
JMIA,
24.15. So keep that
BBEX,
on your radar when it comes to the
JMIA,
Russell. So, yeah, guys, we are
BBAI,
slightly
BBAI.
red across the board. The VIX is up a little bit, up around 1%, nothing crazy. And we do have a lot of movement
CEO.
across the board in
BBAI,
certain stocks. We covered Roblox a couple of days
MOBX.
ago. RBLX is the ticker.
CEO.
And this
BBAI.
one, well,
MOBX.
since we covered it, is ripping
BJDX.
like no other. We're up another 7% on the day. Clearly, the dip we called out got bought up. This company reported great earnings about a month ago.
MOBX.
A little over a month ago. The
NIXX.
stock went from 42 to about 55 after earnings. Then we got that sell-off, the healthy pullback to
SATL.
about 48. Buyers came in right above those moving averages, and boom, here we
BJDX.
are, completely
BBAI.
ripping at 59
SATL.
bucks, taking out the recent highs, and momentum is building up towards $60 per share, it looks like, right? So Roblox
NKTX.
looks like it is a bit overbought, not going to lie, but this could end up being a nice continuation play, a momentum type play. And Tesla, which I'll cover, I'll do a video on Tesla maybe
RKDA.
over the weekend, but this is breaking out like crazy right now. We have an ascending triangle. Well, we had an ascending triangle, which we called out here on the channel,
BJDX.
which now is breaking out. You guys see clear higher lows were made into that 360 to 365 resistance. And, well, now clearly.
Ready to tackle your debt? We can help.
Terra.
A Stretch Financial Wellness Vision subscription
BJDX.
we can help you visualize your
Big
debt
Spread.
picture, boost your financial
GWAB.
IQ, and even submit payments directly through the app. Sign up today
BJDX.
at hellostretch.com.
Big Spread.
FULC,
BFRI. BJDX.
Get to Kohl's for giveaway Saturdays where lucky shoppers will have their card paid for at checkout. Plus, on December 7th, you can get a free limited edition ornament with purchase while supplies last. And everyone saves big with Super Saturday deals at Kohl's.
UROY,
We're taking
BBAI.
that point out. We hit 360,
BBAI.
365. We broke out of there, and boom. Now we hit 375 earlier today. Triangle's playing out. We're breaking out, guys. And at this point, momentum on
BBAI.
Tesla could take us, dare
BBAI.
I say, back to 400. Maybe even
UROY.
higher than $400, which you guys know,
HTAT.
that's the all-time high. 414, 415.
BCLT,
We hit
BBAI.
that about 3 years ago, back in November of
FULC.
2021. And it's been a couple years
BZFD,
since we've gotten all-time highs, and now
BBEX.
Tesla is fighting to do
FULC.
that. Maybe, just maybe, guys, we hit all-time highs. Probably not this year. I'd be shocked if we hit all-time highs
RKDA.
this year. But at some
PODC.
point in 2025, I think it's highly likely Tesla tests, maybe breaks, all-time highs. So TSLA
RKDA.
looks really good right now. Let's see what other movers we
BZFD.
have
RKDA.
on the watch list. It looks like Netflix just took out the highs
GFAI.
from around the end of November. With today's move, we're up over 1%, up almost $10 a
GFAI.
share on Netflix. So maybe momentum picks up even
INOD.
further here, pushes this thing towards $1,000 a share. So keep your eyes on the momentum building up on Tesla stock. Let's see what else
NIXX.
is moving here, guys. Maybe some down moving stocks or some red stocks here. Chewy is down a little bit here, about
NIXX.
6%. Did the company report earnings today? No, they were yesterday. So let me see, guys, what Chewy reported. 20
GWAB.
cents adjusted EPS, which beat the 8 cents expected. Sales $2.88 billion versus $2.9 billion. So they slightly missed sales, beat EPS. All right, and they expect Q4 sales of $3.18 billion
LPTX,
to 3.2
PSQH.
versus 3.17 billion. Okay, pretty good guidance there. Full year sales, they expect 11.79 to
GWAB.
11.81 billion versus
UROY.
11.87 billion, so a bit soft there on the full year guidance with adjusted EBITDA margin of 4.6 to 4.8%. Not bad. So yeah, guys, the stock is selling off on the day.
ZSPC, Z-Space,
after what I would
now
say
halted at
was a pretty good
$6.13,
report, despite them
22%.
missing revenue
Z-Space
barely.
IPO.
The guidance was strong, so I'm looking at this potentially as a buy the dip opportunity for a trade. We're pretty oversold on Chewy now, from $36 to about $31.50. So we're down a good 13%, putting us in correction territory. We're right above this 180 moving average. I think buyers will ultimately come in at this point. So yeah, CHWI, keep your eyes on it, but of course, do your own research. Let's see, Intel slightly in the red.
GNS.
Slipping back under the moving averages. Looks like Intel might be going
BJDX.
To the high
JYD.
teens again. Not loving that. Down about 4%
SLN.
on the day.
INOD.
GME's also selling down a bit here.
UROY.
2% in the red.
SYNX.
Looks like we're testing a multi-week support at about 25, 26
BBEX.
bucks. That's also right by this 180
CDL.
SMA on the 4-hour chart. Will buyers come in?
NIXX.
Will they not? That's the $1 million question. So, guys, those are a couple of stocks I'm watching
LPTX.
right now. A quick
GED.
rundown on the indexes as
JYD.
well. So, what are your thoughts? Let me know your
GFAI.
thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button.
GFAI.
Don't forget to subscribe. Join the
GED.
email list where I'm sending out my top 3 stocks every
GED.
single Monday right to your
JYD.
inbox for free.
BBAI.
That's linked down
JYD.
below, and you
GED.
might as well get your free stocks for Moomoo. Open
BBAI.
up your account, fund it with at least $100, and you get 5
JYD.
free stocks. Fund it
GFAI.
with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks.
JMIA.
And overall,
GED.
your uninvested cash will
APCD.
earn up
GED.
to 8.1%
JYD.
APY. So
GED.
guys,
JYD.
use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with
JYD.
that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next
JYD.
video.
We've got passion, we've got determination. Like, and if we set our sights on something, you better believe it's happening.
We always felt like our GFAI.
Content was all about entertainment
INOD.
and being fun, but there was also this, sort of professional business side. One of the things that we
GFAI.
knew was basically essential
RSM.
getting our own website, so people would actually see a proper official group who mean business and who can deliver. And we always had this vision of bringing things into existence
GFAI.
that previously had never been seen.
This is the world's largest act.
We bounced a plane,
RBYL.
boat,
UAMY.
car, and it was wild.
ITRM.
So today, how ridiculous, have 50 million followers?
We're in the billions of views.
LUNR.
That's pretty good.
ITRM.
I don't know all the things that we're
RBYL.
going to get to do in the next year or 5 years, but if we can do this as a job,
RKDA.
anything's possible.
ITRM.
Do you know what's really fun?
RKDA.
Making a website on Wix.
RKDA.
GFAI. Crone. GFAI. UROY. GNS. UROY. Oris.
RKDA.
GNS. ACCD.
UAMY.
SOUN.
GWAB.
Mir. Mir.
QBTS.
HCAT.
PRFX.
NCMI. GNS. SOUN.
GWAV.
SOUN. ITRM. AQMS. UROY.
GWAV.
EVEX.
RKDA. 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 RKDA.
SIM.
CHPT. RKDA. PBM.
MIR. RKDA. MIR. NCMI. RKDA.
RKDA.
NCMI.
Atom.